time I played Mortal Kombat, it was very intense.
I've played it for 15, 16 years now.
Right when the first one came out, I used to walk down the street to this really cool arcade a few blocks away from my house with just a handful of quarters.
I mean, it was visceral, it was different, it was gory, but it was also so cool. I mean, to see a game like that at that age.
To me, to have a character that could die on screen was something that was new to video games.
You're drawn to it by the violence, and that's what intrigues you, but you generally find yourself sort of staying for the gameplay.
Mortal Kombat offers special properties for me as a fighting games fan.
Like everything Kung Fu about fighting games I love, and I feel like Mortal Kombat immortalizes that.
I've played every single Mortal Kombat, I've owned every single Mortal Kombat. It's my favorite video game franchise. So that's why this is more important to me than just like any other kind of tournament. It's Mortal Kombat, my favorite video game from my childhood, you know?
MK as a franchise has always been just the funnest to play. It's quite fast, the games are very varied. You can tell that NetherRealm really want to put a lot of effort into making their games new and different with each title. So with MKX, it's just, you know, with the small amount of time I've had with the game so far, you can already tell that it's something really special.
Oh, unbelievably hyped, man. As soon as I got the call, as soon as I got the interview, I was ready to play.
I'm really excited to be here. I've got a list of top-notch Mortal Kombat world-class players to take down, and I'm really looking forward to the experience.
You know, they've only had a couple of days to prepare for this, and so that means that it's all about who finds the best stuff early.
I always place top 8 in my first tournaments, so I feel like I learn really fast, pick up really fast, and if we only have 2 days to play it, then, you know, I feel like I have a good shot.
I believe in like my play style. I believe that I don't care how good anyone is, I think I can beat anybody in the planet.
I feel that my ability to express creativity in real-time environment under pressure is what makes me excel above others.
But then they realize what's happening and people get so scared and intimidated that I'm just doing stuff that they can never do, and they get so scared and just die slowly.
You know, being here is, it's kind of special, you know, like only 8 of us are here out of the entire world. So like this has been truly an amazing experience. Like it's a humbling experience for sure, you know. It's just it made me really appreciate how far I've come as a competitive fighting gamer and as a person, you know. So I would never see myself being here, and this has been nothing but great.
It's going to be so exciting. I hope that every single player will experience something fantastic at this event that will continue to drive them to participate and compete in both the ESL Pro League and also the grassroots events around the world to show that Mortal Kombat X is going to be the flagship game when it comes to fighting games and competition.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8 tournament presented by Xbox. It is a pleasure to be here in front of a sold-out crowd at the ESL America Studios in Burbank, California. And also a special shout-out to Meltdown London and Meltdown Paris in the Europe section of the Mortal Kombat fandom from around the world. Give it up for our 3 sold-out venues. In this tournament, 8 players from around the world will compete in a single elimination, first to 5 bracket. 5 of those individuals will be from the United States, 2 of those individuals from the UK, and 1 from Australia. The first place prize, $7,500. Second place, $1,500, and third and fourth will be taking home $500. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at ESL Mortal Kombat and at NetherRealm, and check us out on Facebook. If you want to compete, sign up online or use the ESL Xbox One app to compete on Xbox Live for cash money every single week. More information, esl.gg/MKX Pro League. At the beginning of every match, those watching on Twitch can send in their predictions and earn points. At the end of the tournament, the one with the most amount of points will be sent a special prize. For more information, make sure to check in on Twitch chat throughout the entire tournament. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our first match, and to introduce our commentators, Dustin Kane and Brian Compton.
All right, guys, it's finally time for the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8, presented by Xbox. It's an amazing event. My name is Dustin Kane.
My name is Brian Compton.
And I cannot tell you guys how excited I am for this. We have 8 of the best players from around the world, starting with Tony T from Australia, the notorious combo artist who made most of the tech at MK9. We also have the legend from the UK, Ryan Hart, is here to play, as well as Ryan Neal, who is known as Ketchup. Unfortunately, there is no Sector in this game yet, if there will be. But he's a brilliant player with amazing defense. The U.S. players, we have the hometown hero, of course, Hitbox Tyrant. I mean, how can you not love that guy? We also have the child prodigy, Sonic Fox, amazing player as well. Perfect legend, 2-time EVO champion. We also have KIT Forever King, placing top in almost every tournament he's ever gone to. And of course, last but not least, we have MIT, one of the Terry brothers, you know what I'm saying? Just crazy good players from all around the world. I cannot wait to get started. And what's our first match?
Our first match is Sonic Fox, reigning EVO champion for both MK9 and Injustice, versus Ketchup out of the UK. Obviously one of the famous players, most famous players in the UK. Man, I've had hype-somnia all week. I couldn't wait to, couldn't sleep at all. I couldn't wait to get this going. And we're only minutes away from our first match. I'm so hyped right now.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about character selection here. This is a new game, obviously. Mortal Kombat X has a different way to choose your character with the variations. This is something that's never been done in this franchise before. And if you guys haven't been following, it's incredible how much we've watched these players play the last couple days to see exactly how much it actually does change the way you play your character. Whether it's a few strings, whether it's a new special move, it's incredible. And I know for a fact Ketchup will actually be going with Quan Chi.
Yes.
He's really liking that character in all his variations, and I know that Sonic Fox is playing my character of choice actually in Aaron Black, and he has done some amazing things, obviously stealing most of my combos, but
of course
teaching me a few things. But here we go. So he's going to be using Aaron Black, and of course Quan Chi for Ketchup. Sonic Fox is only 17. It still blows my mind how much he's actually accomplished in such a short amount of time. He's been competing since he's 13. Ketchup has won multiple championships in Europe, and he's been consistent ever since. And these are why these two players are specifically here.
Absolutely. Should be a phenomenal match. It's really momentum-based.
Yes.
So if Sonic Fox is going to be able to get in, it's going to be difficult for Quan Chi to deal with that pressure. However, typically we've seen Ketchup use the Sorcerer
using different variations. That's what we're talking about.
So he needs to get those set up in order to swing the momentum.
Absolutely. And here we go. First at final round. Also first at EVO 2014 for 2 separate games.
Crazy.
He's an extremely high-risk player, and that is Sonic Fox. He is not afraid to take those risks, but if he does take the risks and he gets punished, he's very good at adapting and punishing you for wanting to punish him. It's incredible the way he plays. Ryan Neal is a player who's been first in the EU Championship at MK9. He's also been top 8 at other majors in the EU. And he also does, you know, YouTube stuff, helping content for the guys over there. He is a Sector specialist. Again, he won't be able to play that character, but he's extremely defensive, and not just, he blocks a lot. He is very hard to open up. I was playing with him earlier, and I couldn't open him up for it. I mean, I'm just terrible, but I mean, he's a great defensive player. All right, so we did get a chance to catch up with these players and get a few interviews just before the event. Let's go ahead and see what they had to say.
The reason I play Mortal Kombat is because I've always felt like it's a fighting game experience that you can't get with other games. MK as a franchise has always been just the funnest to play. It's quite fast, the games are very varied. You can tell that NetherRealm really want to put a lot of effort into making their games new and different with each title. So with MKX, it's just, you know, with the small amount of time I've had with the game so far, you can already tell that it's something really special. The reality is we've not had much time with the game, so it's going to be a matter of who adapts to the game fastest, rather than, you know, having this long amount of time to play the game. We don't have much time at all, which I think can be potentially more hype. There's going to be a lot of people getting hit by stuff that they don't know what it is yet, but, you know, it's part of the fun. I would say that I'm probably the most defensive player because there's a lot of aggressive rushdown players here. So hopefully, you know, we don't have a lot of time with the game, but the defensive style is really, you know, that can probably catch people out. Fingers crossed. Because of the variation system, there is now, okay, so you may struggle against this character on one variation, but you've still got 2 more to go. So you kind of, I think you reap a lot more rewards as a character specialist. And pretty much the main reason I'm excited for the game. I owe a lot to Reinhardt as a player. He really introduced me and Mustard to the world of competitive fighting games. There was a lot of stigma of competitive fighting game players, they're cocky, they're this and they're that. But when we first met Ryan at the first tournament we were at, he really kind of just flipped down its head and showed us that there are some pretty cool guys in the competitive fighting games. The ESL Pro League is quite possibly like the biggest thing that has happened to competitive Mortal Kombat so far. I'm really happy that it's finally coming about because there's so many players that put so much time and effort into these games, and it's always just been for the love of the game. But now, on top of that, we now have this next level of big tournaments, big representation, loads of players that I feel like fighting games have always deserved. And as far as fighting games go, I think Mortal Kombat's the one that needed it because there's so many people that just love the game. Obviously, shout-outs to all the guys back home that I think are going to be staying up to watch this. They better be. Shout-outs to sort of family and friends that have been supporting the hobby of ours that we've had for a while. And last but not least, obviously, shout-outs to NetherRealm, ESL, and Warner Brothers for finally giving the game the sort of competitive representation that it's always deserved.
I first started playing Mortal Kombat when I was 4 years old, when my brother first got the game, and I was looking at it and it was really bloody, and I was like, what is happening? But they were doing a bunch of fun kung fu moves and stuff, and I was like, I'm excited, I want to play this. He would not let me play, but I finally get to play, but I had to put the blood on low. I enjoy Mortal Kombat because it's like every time they make a new Mortal Kombat, it's always something brand new and refreshing with the game genre, and I always enjoy it. I just get addicted to it, and I just love, it's just so flashy, and I just love the game so much. Because I'm really good at adapting, people will try and do things that will probably only work on me once, and then when they try to do it again, they realize it's not working, but because they have so little time with the game, they have problems trying to figure out what to do new against me, and then they just get destroyed after that. I feel, because of my age, I feel like I have actually a distinct advantage over people, because people like to think, oh, he's only like 16 or 17 years old, or we know he doesn't know how to play the fighting game, but then they realize what's happening, and then people get so scared and intimidated that I'm just doing stuff that they can never do, and they get so scared and just die slowly. For the entire Mortal Kombat X ESL Pro League, I was just mesmerized because I was a born-blooded online warrior from both Mortal Kombat 9 and Injustice, and now to hear that you're having an online league for online games, and I love playing online so much, I'm really excited, and I was like, I'm just amazing. I have to give shout-outs to, first of all the people that support me, on Twitter, whether that be on Twitter or on Test Your Mind. I'd have to give a shout-out to the Skullgirls community, too, because I love everybody in that community, too. And there's pretty much, shout-out to my brother, coming out for being my chaperone, and my parents even letting me come down here to begin with, and shout-outs to ESL for hosting that online league, and I'm just excited to see what MKX's future is like.
All right, and there you go, guys. There you have it. Again, don't forget to sign up for the ESL Pro League. That is at esl.gg/MKX Pro League. You can compete online for money every single week. And then don't forget to predict. You guys, the people with the top points predicting on Twitch will win a really sweet prize. So don't forget to do that if you're watching from home. And here we go. Aaron Black versus Quan Chi. Let me hear you guys.
We're about to get in first match.
All right, so this is a battle of rushdown and zoning, a little bit of the classic, if you will. Yeah. One character wants to stay full screen, the other character wants to stay in his face.
It's also important for... let's watch this intro. They're awesome.
I already have a job. You will join me after your death.
All right, there we go.
Going in. All right, so Quan's going to want to get his setups going. Immediately gets it off the bat. That's wonderful.
Nice, here we go. He's going to try to push him full screen. Oh, no, misses.
Gets the zoning right there. Juggle.
Oh, here we go. This is exactly where Sonic Fox wants to keep him. This is a nice combo.
Caltrops are down.
Now, those Caltrops actually stop you from running as well as do damage over time. They're very dangerous when you're in the corner, but nice combo conversion.
Here comes the setup. Oh! So he's using the Summoner.
Yes, he's using Summoner
variation, which we actually haven't seen him play yet.
That's true. So the bat has different options, and it's a very good zoning tool. Oh, mixes it up.
It's super fast, too. He can bring it out and do a lot of different mix-up situations
Exactly.
with it.
Nice uppercut. He can do a low off of the bat. He can do a high. He can just fake it and not do anything and go in for the mix-up.
There's also a grab.
Yes.
That's a really effective tool.
Making sure that bat's out. Oh, no punish, though.
And Sonic Fox is in. Caltrops on the ground.
Going for the Caltrops, pushing him slowly to the corner. Here we go. Big combo. Oh,
he drops it. So Quan out of the corner pressure, which is nice.
This is a really good block string. That is very plus on block.
Gets a jumping punch.
Oh, there we go. Guns to the face.
Here comes the mix-up. Oh, he opens him up.
And this could end it. Oh, no,
he drops it.
Still very possible. Never mind. Never mind.
And there we saw the run mechanic working.
Yes. Yeah, the run mechanic is something that's completely new to MKX. In recent memory, you can extend combos. Also, when you break her, you lose your stamina meter. You can no longer backdash if you don't have stamina. It's very important.
Very slowly when you break.
Nice blocks. This is Brian's defensive playstyle coming into play, doing a great job, but he's still stuck in the corner.
There it is.
Nice.
Oh, when he's out, gets the trance. Here comes the setup. Oh, beautiful wake-up slide there by Sonic Fox.
Very risky. That is actually very minus on block. And here we go. Nice combo by Sonic Fox.
The backdash to get out of pressure, but Sonic Fox right back in.
Oh, nice breaker.
He's got a lot of work to do right now.
Yes, he does. That is not punishable. EX version goes for it. What are we going to see here? And our first fatality of the tournament. There he goes.
I love hearing the crowd reaction to that. It's always like, it's like clapping and then, oh, so great.
All right, so now Ryan has the option. Is he going to switch variations?
He might.
Or is he going to stay with the same variation? Now, again, they changed the way that you play the character, and it looks like he did go back to character select screen.
He may go back to Summoner. He has had a lot of success with that variation for the last 2 days. He's been doing great. It was interesting that he chose to go with the variation that we haven't seen yet.
That's true. Maybe he wanted to surprise his opponents. I mean, they are all playing the game, and they can see that. And
Absolutely.
They have been practicing with each other as well, so...
There's got to be some mind games back there in the lab, for sure, yeah.
So it is now 1-0 Sonic Fox. Remember, this is a first to 5.
The mix-up situation. Good blocking. Oh, eats the overhead, though. Now he's in the corner.
Oh, this is the grab. And that sand, that actually gives you a reset opportunity so you can continue the combo.
Good
nice
block
punish.
on the rune. Oh, he's tied up in the corner now. This is a bad spot for catch-up. What's the setup?
Stays down,
wake up
to get mixed up again.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that was a fast round.
What a round for Sonic Fox.
He'll catch up.
He's got to get out of that corner. Nice neutral jump.
It's a trance. Got a combo set up, and here comes Puggles.
Puggles it is.
Puggles the nether bat.
Again, another NJP, neutral jump punch.
And he gets in the break, so that's nice. Loses some meter, loses stamina.
Oh, here we go.
Combo corners.
And a trance. What's the setup? Bat.
And he goes, oh, what a good block by Sonic Fox.
Went to confirm, didn't get it. That is actually very minus on block.
It's a jump over, back in the corner. Not good for catch-up.
And a huge combo from Sonic Fox. Again, keeping Ryan in the corner. Ketchup's got to do something to get out of this.
Good blocks by Ketchup. Oh, that's how I said.
Beautiful confirmed. Caltrops now. Oh, look at the damage over time.
And he meter burned it for that extra damage.
Wow.
That is it. Game 2.
And another fatality from Sonic Fox, trying to send a statement.
Ooh, the sands of time.
All right. I would like to see, oddly enough, I want to see Ketchup try to stay a little more in Sonic Fox's face because he's actually losing the zoning battle. Sonic Fox is content to just sit back and not get hit by anything, so he needs to be a little more aggressive and put Sonic Fox on his heels.
Yeah, Fox is just absolutely relentless. He just doesn't stop.
No, and Ryan is again playing a character where he needs that space. Unfortunately, Sonic Fox is not letting him have that space. He needs to change something up, maybe a different variation. It's now 2-0 for Sonic, and we can tell he's thinking about it.
There's the tension. Cut it with a knife.
All right, and he's going to use the same variation.
Going in with Summoner again. Santos, free mix-up.
Here we go, big combo.
Pushing him to the corner.
Oh,
drops
misses.
it, though. Very good for Ryan there. Blocks the EX.
Wow, Sonic is blocking amazingly right now.
He really is. Oh, he blows it up.
Here we go.
Trance, here it comes.
Is he going to get the setup? He is.
Sonic Fox with those blocks.
Nice zoning. Wow, and
Oh,
this is why this variation is so strong.
Oh, no punish. Oh, there's EX slide. That's not punishable.
Nice blocks. My goodness.
Ryan is turning this around for sure.
Yes, he is. This is looking like a very
Beautiful
good
throw.
round.
I think that was his first throw.
He's going to need more to mix it up.
Blocks the mix-up. Oh, he thought he was going to jump.
This could be a very bad situation. No breaker either. And this is a very interesting part of this variation. That does damage over time as well.
He will continue to bleed.
He does lose all the options with that sword once it's gone, though.
Now it's back.
Oh, again, another
man.
command
Just
grab.
throws out the command grab.
Ooh.
Oh, the meter burn for the win. That was really smart by
That
Sonic
was,
Fox.
and that was a great round for Ketchup, but Sonic Fox brought it right back.
The corner makes some Caltrops
Oh,
down.
no.
Damage over time.
Look at all that damage from the Caltrops.
Delayed wake up once again. Doesn't matter. Oh, and the command throw.
Beautiful. And again, this variation of Aaron Black is all about
Again!
keeping your opponent on their heels and keeping in their face.
I feel like this is the perfect character for Sonic Fox.
It really is.
And the crowd wanting another fatality, he goes for the throw.
All right, so, man, 3-0. Sonic Fox is
3-0 Sonic
sending
Fox.
a statement right now to the other players.
Ryan
Ketchup,
did look,
he's got to do something.
he did look a lot better in that match, I think.
He did, but still, I
enough.
want to say maybe a different variation.
I think you may be right, Mr. Godspeed. I mean, he's got to change something up right now.
And this is single limb. There is no double limb this tournament.
Oh, and also, of course, you have to win a match to get into the money. It's top 4 payout.
Yes, so if you are sent to losers, if you lose your first match, unfortunately there will be no money for you.
Correct.
See, I like the determination on
Going in.
Ketchup's face.
Yeah, I like it too, man. He's super intense right now. It's awesome. All right.
Still sticking with the same variation, though. All right, here we go.
Get something going.
Much better start for him here.
What's up? Good blocks by Ryan.
Unfortunately,
gets
that's
opened
not
back
working
up.
out for him. It leaves him vulnerable, and he gets punished for it. And now we
Yeah.
have a huge combo again. Oh, but misses.
That's a big opportunity for Ketchup here. Gets the full combo
Here we
and
go.
the trance. Now he's going to get his setup. We'll see some puckles. Man, those come out
This
fast.
is very strong zoning. This is what he
EX
needs
runes.
to do, but
Oh,
again...
blows it up. He got through the armor. Sand sauce mix up.
He had to break. Smart breaker.
And just to stay alive.
Oh, there we
Absolutely.
go.
And he didn't want to get pushed to the corner.
Fortunately, no meter, but here we go. Again.
Forces Sonic Fox to break. Oh, man, this is so close.
Patience. Both players feeling each other out, and a raw slide. That was very dangerous, but it worked.
That was extremely risky. Oh, man, this could be it.
And that's
oh
it.
My
Wow.
gosh.
Sonic Fox.
This kid.
Again, just rushing in there, not afraid at all.
It's the trance.
We've seen this before, but it...
What's the mix-up? Is he going to change it up, though?
There we go.
it is. That almost combo, too. That was nice.
Nice neutral jump punch. There's a trance.
So here's another shot for him.
Again, he is not
slide.
respecting that wake up, and it's really hurting him here.
He can really blow that up.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it is not meter burn, it is very easy to punish.
Yeah. Even for Quan Chi. His normals are fairly slow, so this is difficult for him. The corner combos
He
forced him
had
to
to
break.
break. He had to break. He had no choice, and he's getting
Opened up.
balled in the corner, and wow. And there it is.
could
The
be it.
first brutality.
The brutality! Oh my gosh! Pulls off
Wow.
the brutality.
4-0
That
in
brutality is so
favor
cool.
of Sonic Fox right now.
All right, so we're going. He's going back to character select, so we could see a change of variation here.
At this point, this variation is just not working for him.
Right.
I really feel like he should switch.
Quan Chi.
And it looks
Yeah, I'm waiting too.
It looks like he's going to Sorcerer. Now, this variation is different in the fact that it gives him portals. Each portal does something different for Quan Chi. The green one gives him armor every few seconds.
Yeah.
The red one is reduced chip.
No,
and the
increased chip on the opponent.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And the purple one is enhanced fireballs.
Correct, yeah.
So again, Quan Chi is obviously a very setup-heavy character.
Yes.
It's just a different way to play his setups. And it also allows him to play a little rushdown with that portal that gives him armor. He can eat more hits, he can do his strings, and he can get easier punishes.
And he could blow up that slide.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because he has that hit of armor, so he can take the slide, armor will eat it, and then he can go in for a full combo. Same thing, set up all over again.
Nice backdash, that was beautiful.
Oh, he didn't get this. Okay, so here comes the trance.
All right, so we're going to see a portal set up here.
Absolutely. I imagine it'll be the green one.
And it is.
Absolutely, so he has
and he's
armor.
going to sit in it. There's no reason for him to move.
Oh,
he gets knocked out of it, though.
Yeah, really smart stuff by Sonic Fox. Moving him to the corner.
Ooh.
The stab.
The damage over time.
I warned you. He will continue to bleed.
Oh, nice. Punishes the backdash with the 1-1-2 string.
Cow chops down.
Wow. So much damage.
Mix up.
Over at low. Wow. Sonic Fox is on a mission.
Man. He's putting on a clinic right now, man. Mix-ups and how to open up your opponent.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he converts it into a corner combo. Now he's going to get a free setup.
Yep.
Gun is the best defense.
Oh, gets him low. Again, going for it.
It seems like every mix-up, Ryan, is so close.
It's crazy for me to watch this because Sonic Fox's defense is better than Ketchup's, and he's known for having amazing defense. Not that Sonic Fox has weak defense, but Ryan is usually the defensive player.
Oh, there it is. That's exactly what we were talking about. So he woke up with the slide, the armor ate it, he blew up, he hit him with a combo, and then he forced him to break. So.
Absolutely. Oh, he's trying to get back to the portal. He's in it now.
Goes for the EX rune.
What's he got here for the mix-up? Now
he has... He used the run mechanic to push him to the corner. Oh, but Sonic Fox just jumps out.
And another big combo.
Big damage.
And there it is.
That command grab.
Sonic Fox is on the verge of taking this 5-0.
Oh, there it is. Oh, this could be Ryan's round.
Not if Ketchup has anything to say about it, though.
Absolutely.
Oh,
there it
is. Ketchup looking alive.
There it is. Coming back. Oh, how awesome would it be to see like this comeback right now?
That'd be incredible.
All right. Good blocks here by Ketchup. Like you were saying, phenomenally defensive player.
But Sonic Fox is just beating him to the punch almost every single time. Had to break.
Him to break.
And right back in there.
Here it comes. Foul shots.
Wow,
yes,
what a combo. This is going to be very dangerous, and this is going to be it. Sonic Fox.
5-0, correct?
5-0. Sonic Fox is going to go ahead and advance. Unfortunately, sending Ketchup out of the tournament.
Yes.
Wow. Give it up, though. Give it up for Ketchup. Sonic Fox, amazing match.
He definitely did not go down without a fight.
Oh, man. It's just Sonic Fox did exactly what he said he was going to do. He was going to get in someone's head. He was going to rush them down, and they weren't going to know what to do. And Ketchup is an amazing defensive player. He's very hard to crack open. Unfortunately, he couldn't stand up against Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox seemed to just his pressure was a little too much for Ryan today. I'm sure he's going to go home and work on that. I mean, again, these guys only had 2 days with the game.
Yeah,
and
still a lot to be learned.
Yeah, just dealing with that rushdown pressure.
Let's go ahead and check in with Josh. He's with the winner now.
Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations, Sonic Fox, moving into the semifinals, securing at least $500 in this tournament. I want to talk about Aaron Black right now. Whoa. These pushes, these impeccable type of aggression and moves into these corners. What's it like playing this character?
It feels great. It feels like I'm right at home. It's just like literally me transferring from, like, say, Injustice right over to MKX, and I feel just as home with playing Aaron Black.
Let's take a look at one of those pushes coming from Aaron Black, though. You really punish this Quan Chi defensive type of play coming from Ketchup. What was it about those corners that you knew you had it locked down?
So the problem about Quan Chi is that he's one of the few characters in the entire game where his wake-ups, like, you normally can armor on wake-up, but he can't even armor on wake-up against Aaron Black. So Aaron Black literally gets to knock him down and go into any single mix-up he wants to, which is why he got overwhelmed by my pressure easily.
We did continue to see a lot of those blocks successfully attempted from Ketchup. But moving on into a bit of that bat play style with the Summoner, how did you punish that?
At first, I was confused with what was happening. Then I immediately realized that the bat he was sending at me was a low, and then he kept trying to go into like overhead mix-ups on top of it to like make me like extremely wrong. But then after I noticed that, I remembered that the overhead is extremely punishable. So when he tried to go for a mix-up that was bad, I kept punishing him and just knocking him down, and that was the game.
And with Aaron Black, this variation outlaw speaks to you the most. Why is that?
It's because it's like, think of how like back row played in Injustice. He just kind of goes in and does a lot of 50-50s, but he has a lot of mix-ups with the command throw, throwing off your game, which is why one of the games I literally tackled him twice in a row and killed him, and he wasn't expecting it.
Sonic Fox, once again, congratulations on moving on to the semifinals. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Just to catch up, I guess just work harder on the matchup and don't get battered just as badly you just did now, I guess. That'll be it.
Still some trash talk. Wow. All right, Sonic Fox, good luck in the rest of the tournament. Also, let's give a hand for Ryan Ketchup, ladies and gentlemen. A great performance, and he will be commentating the ESL Pro League in Europe. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8, presented by Xbox, continues after this.
For some, it is difficult to rise, to stand above the rest, to conquer as a true warrior. But not for those who share the bloodlines of champions.
Ready?
As always.
What's your update from Colonel Flag?
He said, "Why are you bothering me?" And I said, "Because my ex-wife is a pain in it."
Prisoner transfer will be here in 20.
Oh, now she trusts me to babysit.
Well, if they don't kill us, my mother will.
Here's Johnny.
Welcome back to the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8, presented by Xbox. My name is MK Tom Brady.
Hey, I'm Ultra David.
And we are back live at a sold-out crowd here in sunny Burbank, California. And we'd also, again, like to extend a warm welcome to those who are watching both UK and Paris at those arenas, which are also both sold out. With that being said, I think this is going to be one of the most exciting matches we've seen so far, as it's going to be the UK's own Ryan Hart going up against Perfect Legend from the USA.
Yeah, there's a lot of history for both of these players, multiple game specialists over the years. In fact, both of them, I would say, have some of the strongest resumes of any player in any game. To start with, Perfect Legend, of course, lots of success in MK9 and in Injustice. He won EVO twice.
That's correct. And as well as Ryan Hart, also a consummate professional of his own. And also, for all you guys watching at home, don't just watch the pros, be one of the pros. Sign up for the ESL Pro League today. Go to esl.gg/MKX Pro League. Compete online for money every week. The preseason begins April 19th. Season 1 begins May 3rd. And the top 16 will be broadcasted every Wednesday. Okay, so here we have Perfect Legend, Carl White. First at EVO 2011. First at EVO 2012. Fifth at EVO 2013. And he is the only Mortal Kombat 9 player with 3 Mortal Kombat 9 Evolution medals.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. And he comes into this still using Kung Lao. You know, it's the character that he used in MK9. And he's going to be going with the Buzzsaw variation for the most part. That character and that variation has a lot of similarity to the previous version of the character, which gives him, I think, a pretty significant advantage.
Correct. His opponent, Ryan Hart, the prodigal son from the UK. won over 450 tournaments, 2-time EVO champion, 3-time Guinness World Record holders. He is a household name in fighting games and one of the absolute best fighting game players in the world.
Yeah, I really think he's one of the most intelligent players. I think that's absolutely accurate to call him creative, nuanced, and intelligent. I'm always impressed when I talk with him about the game. The way he views it, I think, is a little bit different than a lot of other people. He's been playing with Kung Jin over the last couple of days. It's a character that he thinks lets him do most of the things that he wants to do fairly well. Well-balanced character, lots of different options. And earlier today, I know he was playing against and with Kung Lao just to make sure he has a handle on all of the options that PL is going to bring in.
Correct. Both of these guys obviously doing their homework on each other. We actually had a chance to sit down with both of these competitors and find out their thoughts about both Mortal Kombat X and this Fatal 8 tournament. And let's see what they had to say.
I first played Mortal Kombat at a local arcade when I was about 15. And that was Mortal Kombat 1. And I remember seeing Sub-Zero's fatality for the first time ever, and I was completely blown away. Especially it was 2018, I was only 15. But yeah, that's where it all began. Mortal Kombat offers special properties for me as a fighting games fan. I like the fact that you have to use a block button, so that you have to be quite strict in how you utilize your movement around the screen, because actually using a block button means you can't actually move. So there's an extra layer of responsibility in how you use your hands, and I enjoy that difference. I feel that my ability to express creativity in real-time environment under pressure is what makes me excel above others. I got into the Mortal Kombat scene, well, I wouldn't really say I got into the Mortal Kombat scene first. It was more, I was just around in the fighting game scene when Mortal Kombat was popular. And that all began playing in local arcades where I lived in South London, and it extended to Central London where all the top players got together. Then tournaments started to become more and more popular, and my world travels began there. I've been to over, I think, 30 countries for different tournaments, and I actually have a Guinness World Record for the most number of countries traveled to win fighting game tournaments. And you have to be really able to multitask in real time under pressure, and that's not an easy thing. So the fact that NetherRealm have made an effort to integrate all those things to encourage players from all different fighting game genres to get involved is really good. I've got a lot of respect for all of the top Mortal Kombat players. Perfect Legend, obviously EVO champion. Forgetting the names now. KIT, I've seen some of his matches as well, and of course Sonic Fox, a very young talented guy. So no, I like what they've done with the game and how they've managed to produce such high quality matches, and also the fact that they're getting into the new one, showing support for it, can only mean good things for the future. I'd like to give a big shout out to Falcon Arena, my sponsor. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to travel around this year, so really grateful to them. Shout outs to ESL for having me. This is a great pleasure. I love being in America, and I'm so happy to be one of the first people to get a hands-on in high-level tournament of this nature. So, yeah, thank you for everyone.
I first got into the Mortal Kombat competitive scene back in 2011. My friend Tom Brady, his name is Bill Manus, but he goes by Tom Brady. And he got me into the game. He was like, hey, you should come play Mortal Kombat because there's a new one coming out. It's going to be very balanced. I loved every second of it. And when I got into it, I felt right at home. Everything I've ever wanted in a fighting game, Mortal Kombat pretty much emulated that. And Mortal Kombat X, from what I've been seeing, it even enhances on that. Like, everything Kung Fu about fighting games I love, and I feel like Mortal Kombat immortalizes that. And they took different parts of, like, Kung Fu lore and movies and put it all together, and it's great. Now we have Kung Lao, who emulates Ip Man, and then you have Liu Kang that emulates Bruce Lee, just for example. But a lot of the characters share that same like Chinese, Japanese lore, and then of course they bring in like America, and they try to reach out to the entire demographic of people. That's why I love Mortal Kombat, and of course like the game is really fun. I see it, becoming something very big on a major scale. Like I want this to grow like beyond anything I can imagine. Like I feel like this entire event in the series is going to really take competitive gaming to the heights of mainstream, and that's what I've been wanting forever. I want to thank my dad. Like there's been times in the past 10 years I wanted to quit and stop playing, and he's like, Carl, you need to stick with it. And you know, don't give up. You have a hard loss or something. He's always like there to push me, regardless. Like he helps me with everything. Of course, I want to thank my sponsor, Razer. I also want to thank my partners, Alienware, Elgato. Also ESL for just putting this together. NetherRealm Studios, Warner Brothers, and Xbox as well. I can't wait to compete in ESL, hopefully for the next 10, 20 years.
And indeed, who is next, as in who will be the next player to advance in this Fatal 8 tournament. We've got both of these guys. They're going through their button checks, I guess, making sure their characters are on screen, making sure their variations are picked and ready to go. And I expect it to be, as you said, Perfect Legend playing Kung Lao and Buzzsaw, and Ryan Hart playing Kung Jin. And again, don't forget to go and make your predictions for the winner of this match.
Yeah, it should be Bojutsu for Kung Jin. Look, going into this, I really think that PL has a big advantage. There's a lot of history that he has in the game, and when he found Kung Lao in this version, of course there are some differences, but there are so many similarities that he just really jumped right into it.
That being said,
that's been tough for Ryan Hart.
And that's true. That being said, Ryan Hart is very patient. So Perfect Legend's offensive style, Ryan Hart is very bend but don't break in his defense.
That's already something that PL wanted to do very, very early. EX spin. Oh, missed the combo.
Yeah, but Ryan Hart, very wide. It was important for him to respond immediately and send a message back that he's not going to go down too far in this fight.
Yeah, you cannot let Carl know that you're scared of him.
Very true, very true.
Oh, this pressure though.
Yeah, and he breakers there, so now he's got no stamina. Wow, big whiff and a big punish by Perfect Legend.
Not quite death. Oh, the setup.
Oh, what a big
setup.
And that's, yes. And that is a chip out death there. Now Ryan Hart is now starting in the corner, so he's got to do something about his position. Very nice uppercut.
Okay, this may be the start now. Jump back dive kick.
Oh, and right back in the corner.
This is looking like classic Carl.
No rest for the weary here for Ryan Hart.
Oh,
and
the
he
overhead.
stays in the corner.
Nice confirm. He's just caught. Okay.
Oh, very nice.
EX.
Armored launcher.
Yeah, would be safe on block.
Yeah, about 35% here, and it is. All right, Ryan Hart, very nice.
I don't know if that zone is going to work out. Yeah, he just jumps over.
Ooh.
Nice read by Carl. Here's the setup. Oh, jabs him out of it, though. And doesn't get a conversion. That was a chance.
Oh, very big
EX through.
Ryan Hart has to, very nice.
He's got to make
no
some big
stamina.
reads.
He's got to make something big happen here. He's got no stamina.
Big reads.
Low hand, the low hand connects, and that's it.
And Carl had something else after that anyway.
So, Perfect Legend takes game one. It just seemed like Ryan Hart never got anything going. It seemed like Perfect Legend was just always in the air. You know, it just seemed like Ryan Hart could never get a piece of him.
Yeah, there's that one.
All right, now let's look what they're doing here. I do not expect either of these competitors to change anything at all.
No, they've been very consistently playing these two characters in these two variations over the past day and a half.
Very true. And keep in mind, it is first to 5, so you have plenty of time to really, okay, the first game is kind of like a feel out. Even the first two games, readjust and come back and win.
Yeah, Ryan told me that he thinks that does not favor him because he only has so many strategies so far in the game. And he thinks that in 5 games like that, that's going to be tough for him to keep up. Carl might get the read.
Correct. And it's also at this point in the game where there's so much that is unfamiliar, you don't want to find yourself in a big hole.
Okay, well, here's a chance to start things off. I love that corner carry.
Yeah, Ryan Hart is adjusting now to the fact that Perfect Legend is in the air a lot, not wanting to get hit by those 50-50 mix-ups with Kung Jin.
Right. Oh, jab out. Tried to continue. That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Pressure here from... Oh, there's the double overhead string.
Yeah, he was able to punish the teleport several times.
Oh, the setup! Oh, he just got to deal with it.
Oh, no punish. Ryan Hart gets away with one there. Very big. Oh, and he EX spin.
That is such classic Perfect Legend.
Yeah,
just chip out. If you think that it's time for you to press a button, it's not.
Exactly. You can definitely see both of these players, you know, kind of a little hesitant right now, still trying to settle in here. Oh, big jump in there.
Okay, meaty again. There's no... If you don't have armor, you don't have any wake-up in this game. Wake-up does not give invincibility, so he can pressure right now. There's still no EX. Yeah, Carl just trying to jump out.
Correct, and that was a big conversion from Ryan Hart, and Perfect Legend out of the corner, but he finds himself right back in the corner, and he combos Ryan Hart all the way across the screen into the other corner.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
that
Perfect
pressure.
Legend just all over the place.
Yeah, it looks like Prodigal Son is being overwhelmed. Ooh, that setup again.
Oh, there we go. Big armor lift is going to hurt. This is going to take a good amount of life here.
He's got to keep the opponent close. Yeah, I really like that idea.
Throw.
Oh, spin. Doesn't get the rest.
Conversion, and he uses armor to go over the low hat. Teleport. Oh, very nice punish. He does a down jab instead of a standing jab.
Oh, this could be
Does not have breaker.
Not quite there. Hold on. Can he get out of this?
Oh!
Magic extended! I don't believe it!
Wow!
It was a double KO. Carl now pressing in the corner. Oh, jump out, perfect time, but there's the spin!
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That was a heartbreaker. That was a heartbreaker.
Look, but if you're Reinhardt, you can build on this. You lost the first game pretty significantly. The second one went to that extension. After that, even, you know, it was still not a blow-up. So I feel like if you're him, you can at least use that to build on something emotionally, mentally.
Correct. I mean, that's a heartbreaker for sure.
Yeah.
But again, these guys are professionals. So, I mean, these guys overcome these things all the time.
Sure.
But like you said, you don't want to find yourself in a 2-0 hole at this point in the game.
Right. Look at this carry. Look at that damage.
Yeah, and he's got him in the corner now. Reinhardt got to get out here.
Nice block. Okay.
No
Oh, he
punish
doesn't
by
get the rest.
Reinhardt. He does not go
That was a big opportunity
with the full
lost.
punish there. There we go. This is big damage.
He was hitting these in the back room.
Wow, this is very nice.
Yes.
36%.
And still pressuring. Carl wants to jump out.
And Reinhardt taking control of the match now.
Oh! You have to block in that situation.
Oh!
And he did block, but then right after that EX spin.
And there's the low. I like the decision. You know, you need a swing. You need to get something back in your favor here.
Yes, needed something big, and that was his chance. Just overwhelming.
There we go. Big damage here.
Okay.
Okay. Keeps him in the corner. There we go. Very nice
There's
punish
the little
from
check.
Reinhardt.
Yep.
Correct. Yeah, that overhead from the teleport is unsafe. EX spin. Perfect Legend is not going to respect any of Reinhardt's options, and this is going to hurt.
Yeah,
this is going to hurt.
Carl has described his style to me in the past as being random number generation. And I think that's accurate. It's really tough to get a read in those situations.
Correct. Now, Ryan has to be careful. This is where some opponents start playing not to lose rather than to win, and he is going to win this round.
He got a round.
Reinhardt is on the board. Good adjustment there from Reinhardt. Okay, very nice. Avoiding those hats, and these EX hats are costing Perfect Legend meter, which is going to hurt him if Reinhardt can seem to knock him down.
Okay,
and
just
a
like
big
this.
Conversion here.
This could be big. All right, looking more consistent.
Good damage there from Reinhardt, but now he's caught once again. Oh, big whiff, and Perfect Legend does not punish him. Reinhardt gets away with one there.
Ooh, yeah, I was going to say, that was quite a challenge to press that string 2 times in a row. Third time, Perfect Legend spun out.
Correct. Goes for the overhead. Good hit confirmed. Oh, and
the low.
Wow, and Perfect Legend has no meter. Will he convert it? This cannot break.
He needs something else.
Oh, man, he's doing a down jab instead of a standing jab, which armored launcher, that's safe.
Just jumps in. Has a bar still. Gonna work on 2.
Oh,
if he gets it, there's the breaker.
Oh,
there's the breaker. He just got it.
At just the right time. And he has to be...
Oh!
Brutality!
Entirely on purpose.
Huge momentum swing here by Reinhardt.
Taking a sip to try to settle himself down.
And he can take a deep breath after that one. Gets himself right back on the board.
So we are not going to see another 5-0.
No, we will not. And Reinhardt, again, like he said, one of his biggest strengths is being able to adapt in high-pressure situations, and we're seeing that right now.
Round 1.
Okay, going right back into it now. Let's see if Reinhardt can pick up where he left off. Gets the knockdown. Oh, big damage here again.
Gonna have the corner after this.
Yeah, and this is big because he's really converting these a lot now.
Yeah, he's looking much better. I love the break. Oh, but of course the teleport.
That's unsafe. He could have punished that. I think he had the right idea.
Oh!
Wow.
Right over the low hat.
Read. Perfect Legend trying to jump out.
Now he has a bar.
There we go.
Spends it immediately.
But it is also preventing him from breaking, which means
he has not been punished on that.
No, he is not. Oh, and no punish again.
Yeah, quite
Perfect Legend, I believe, would have loved to have EX spin that. Oh, he tried to dive kick there. Yeah, he did not get it.
Yeah, Reinhardt just looking for it. You can see him putting out the down one even in advance.
Yeah, okay.
Preemptive down ones. He's getting some important reads right now on Perfect Legend.
He is, and Reinhardt is settling down, and now he's really punishing what was giving him problems, which is that teleport.
Okay, on reaction. Spends a bar, though. Not going to have breaker.
Yeah, I don't believe he needs the bar there. Big damage again by Reinhardt.
Oh, wow.
Wow, very nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
there's
this
the
big
grab.
damage. Perfect Legend.
Wow, look at that red on top there.
And it's finally punished now. Oh, misses the combo. These are big moments when you can close people out.
Looks like he could have done it again. There it is.
Okay, there we go. It's these little pixels that really decide who ultimately is going to probably come through and win this thing.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, good read. Now corner pressure. Here's the grab.
Good throw.
Yep. Keep him
and
in
Ryan
there.
Hart has been waking up with meter a lot. Let's see if Perfect Legend
There's
scouts
the meter,
this.
yeah.
It should not break. Very smart of Ryan Hart not to break. Probably should have EX that is. The EX dive kick is safe, but I don't think he wanted to get off his breaker. Ryan Hart looking for that 50-50
Ooh, there's a lot to be
situation.
punished. Okay, here's finally a chance.
He's getting started.
Carl has a bar.
Okay, is he going to block? Is Perfect? No. Perfect Legend wisely tech rolls, throws a hat, trying to get his space again.
You can see Ryan, he does not want to overcommit in case of teleport. Oh, dash in. I really like that idea for Perfect Legend. Oh, punish. No, not quite there.
No, not there. Ryan Hart needs to do something. Wow. Perfect Legend is now out of meter.
Ryan has a bar. Ryan has a bar. If he can get a hit, he can make it count.
Perfect Legend is trying to stay airborne.
Oh! Oh,
missed.
punish. No. Oh, well, it's a grab.
No.
Not actually punished, but hey, that works out fine.
Oh, and a brutality of his own. Perfect Legend returning the favor. Brutality. You would never know by how calm they look at these guys.
Yeah,
are
he
competing
looks
for
comfortable.
$7,500. You would never
Well,
know
look,
it.
they've both been in very big situations before. They've been, top-level players in multiple games for 15 years.
All right, so Perfect Legend. You know what? I think he wants to start off fast. He doesn't want Ryan Hart to get started this time like he did last time.
Yeah, it looks like that's what's going on here. He's really trying to pressure.
Yeah, and
unsafe, but not punished.
The wrong punish there, but it goes over the low hat there. Probably should have dive kick. No punish there by Perfect Legend. Oh, there was
another chance.
Okay, it wasn't a punish, but he still gets his damage.
Got low.
And this is going to be good damage here by Ryan Hart, 32%. And he doesn't realize that is punishable. That's punishable as well. Perfect Legend. Both of these guys is basically missing a lot of things, which is to be expected.
It's day 2 for them.
Correct. And Ryan Hart.
Oh, is he going to spend it? He does.
That could be huge. If Perfect Legend does not close this out, this could be big.
The hit. The errant hit. It worked.
That was worth it. That was worth it.
Of course.
Catches Perfect Legend now. Doesn't have a breaker. So
great preemptive neutral jump punch. I love it.
So any damage that Ryan Hart does now, Perfect Legend will not be able to break until he gets his meter back.
Here comes Ryan.
Here it comes. Is Perfect Legend going to break? No, he's not.
Rooking on the
Wants
corner.
That meter for the threat on wake up.
Well, I don't know. That cost him a lot of life.
It did.
But now he has the situation he wants. Oh, not for long.
Here we go. Okay, he's got something going. He got him knocked down. Where's he going to go with it?
Really trying to just jump out of that. I love the conversion, though.
Ryan Hart does have X-ray, which might kill him.
Yeah, if he can get a combo now, I saw him doing 40% X-ray combos.
If he can X-ray Perfect Legend through that hat.
He is really keeping it.
Yeah.
Keeping the bar for something. Oh, just runs in.
Yeah, and does not spend it. Very smart. Perfect Legend also.
Both whittling each other down here. Oh, he tried for it. It didn't work. He had a chance to punish. He didn't get it. Oh, you got to wonder when the spin's coming. There it is. There it is.
Wow, Ryan Hart. He ran in and did it. All he had to do was wait like a split more second. That's where the patience were. Perfect Legend really smelling blood right now. Knows Ryan Hart has no meter on wake up.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs
Ryan Hart
to do.
trying to jump out
if
here.
you have no meter, you have no options.
Oh, big conversion here, and Perfect Legend now cannot break. Okay, what's he going to do with it? Wow, jump punch, dive kick.
Going to the air.
Yeah, very good collision on that jump and punch. Perfect Legend making great use of it right now.
Here's the low starter.
Okay, and here's Ryan Hart. Now, can he finish? Oh, wow, and he does not.
Oh, here's a chance, though.
Oh! Is this it?
Is that going to be enough? I don't know.
And he uses the meter. Oh, wow.
Oh, it is. Just barely. That last hit was just barely.
And the fatality!
So 3 wins for Perfect Legend, 2 for Ryan Hart. It's first to 5.
Correct.
First to 5.
Yes. Ryan Hart, very settled. And again, this is why, these guys are professionals. Realizing it is a first to 5. None of them panicked. They stuck with their guns. Ryan Hart is just content to play this battle with Perfect Legends. Probably seeing if he can bait him to overcommit. So rather than chasing him down, if he can get him to try to take the initiative.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Ryan Hart went to the air.
There's the
Perfect Legend knocked him down.
I think the problem is right now, a lot of Perfect Legends options are involved the EX spin. So he's spending a ton of meter.
Well, he's building a lot of meter right now, too. 2.5 already.
He is indeed. But the problem is when he needs the meter to break, it's no longer available to him. Or sometimes he finds himself holding on to it a little too long just to use those spins.
Ooh, right over.
And that does go over it. Wow, Ryan Hart, very good adjustment. And again, no punish. EX spin, PL wants to make sure he remembers it's there.
Yeah, those are really the opportunities where he uses EX spin, not necessarily in wake up, but to maintain control, maintain momentum.
Correct. All right, so Perfect Legend takes the first round here.
Oh, preemptive, but not really punished.
And Ryan Hart just brought out something new.
Trying to throw out those big
Here we
buttons.
go. You know what? These are the strings people don't know about. They don't know what hits low, what hits mid. This is where these things come into play.
Yeah. Not everybody knows everything yet.
That's true.
Okay, this pressure's really working out.
Yeah,
Got a
Perfect
chip.
Legend.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Ryan Hart runs
He really
in.
tried to get him on
Yeah,
the back,
he really
I think,
tried
there.
to.
Just not enough range.
Does
Very close,
not-
though.
Yeah, I think he got an EX dive kick there, but doesn't want to take the chance. You heard that beeping noise. That means that one player is out of stamina. They cannot perform the function that they're trying to do. And Perfect Legend putting that jab pressure on him. Wow, that is advantage. And Ryan Hart just looks a little lost
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
there's the grab finally.
There's the throw.
Yeah. Yeah, this is looking real tough for Ryan.
But this
He
is
needs-
right what he needs.
Look, he needs more than this. He needs at least one more mix-up. Oh, okay. There's the low
Wow.
starter. There's the low starter. Is he going to build enough bar for another throw? No, not quite. So close, though. Oh, what a read. He's seen that work out each time.
Yes.
Missed the fatality, though.
Yeah, uses the armor on the EX teleport. He had Ryan Hart so fixated on that EX spin.
Yes, absolutely.
That the EX teleport, you know, takes the hit, but he turned around. Ryan Hart, his first reaction was to block, didn't want to give anything up, but he does have a throw out of that.
That throw has worked each time Perfect Legend's used it.
Yep, Perfect Legend. I mean, if Ryan Hart is not anticipating the teleport to jab him out of the air, the throw is literally 100% right now.
I
And
love
there-
that read right there. You see, down one, wait. It's exactly what he needed.
Okay, I don't. That might have been a mistake.
Yeah, I
maybe
think
it was a
probably
bait to stop from jumping out of the corner. Okay, Perfect Legend.
Okay,
but
great
see-
pressure. Right back in there.
Yeah, but
Dashes
these-
in.
Yeah, these come as long as Ryan Hart is not really giving up the big damage.
I really like he's saving stamina. He's approaching, but not running.
Very true. Does not want to get caught in a situation where he's not able to break if he builds enough meter for it. Now he has
Right.
no meter. Okay, trying to build a little bit of meter here. But
There's just so much defense right now on Ryan's side, and
Oh.
I feel like he's being overwhelmed. There's a chance now to finally stay away.
Yeah, and he had to jump in there. It was a very good situation there. He definitely had. Oh, not baiting that. Okay, so Ryan Hart did not have stamina. He was trying to advance in. Perfect Legend now has no meter.
Oh, out of the air, but a little bit too far for the rest.
Yeah, so Perfect Legend is literally just trying to stay
He's
airborne.
zoning. Oh, that's what everybody thought he was going to do, but he dashes up for the grab.
Very true. Now, Perfect Legend, he wants to stay airborne. You know, he doesn't want to be. I don't think he wants to be stuck on the ground here against Ryan Hart. I mean, he doesn't want to take those 50-50s, even though Ryan Hart at one time was just dive kicking him out of the air to make him respect that option. Perhaps playing a little too safe right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of patience. Too far.
Watch that.
Yeah,
Tries to
couldn't
throw
run.
the interactable or something like that, but he is sitting. And there's that throw again. Ryan Hart. Oh, right. Throws
Okay.
it out. Okay. There's that overhead.
Nice juggle. It's going to be corner.
That's going to go to a full combo.
Oh, set up in
26%.
advance. Oh, wow. Right over the though.
Wow.
Oh, make it happen. Okay.
There we go. And this is right what he needed. Oh, wow. Drops the combo at the worst
And then
time.
he's looking for a spin. I love it by Carl to read that. He just jumped on wake up pressure already.
Yeah, Ryan Hart has not been punishing that. Several times he's down jabbed him there, and I don't know if he realizes that that's actually a punish, or maybe he thinks that maybe Perfect Legend is not blocking.
Right. So he really can't afford too much more of this, even on chip.
Oh, that was a big opportunity.
Oh,
my
hey!
gosh!
Hold on.
Will he convert it?
Yeah. Oh, no, hold on. Oh, there it is. The arrow, the delayed arrow.
And Perfect Legend is now in the corner with no meter. He tried to do that for a chip out, and the EX dive kick spins him out of the air.
You saw him just waiting right there?
That's true. 22% though. Ryan Hart will survive this. He does out damage Kung Lao here. Misses. Well, Perfect Legend is now just letting it all out.
So mobile on his wake up. Really hard to
Oh,
nail
here we
down.
go.
Okay, here it is.
He gets caught ducking.
Or jumping. Who
Here we
knows?
go. Ryan Hart. Oh, man.
Oh, again the jump. Okay, here's maybe corner for Ryan
Okay,
Hart
he's
now.
got him in the
Not for
corner.
long. There, he's just going to get a hit. Yep.
Okay, he's going airborne now. Maybe using some Perfect Legend's own strategies on him.
You know, he's been getting that, but just not the rest of the combo.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what exactly he could be doing to get some meat and potatoes there. Oh, that was a punish.
Oh, spin!
And he does a regular spin. The regular
There's
spin.
no invincibility on that, but it was just a mistimed media attack.
Yeah, it is too fast. And there we have the fatality again by Perfect Legend, and that will do it. 5-2.
Kung Lao wins.
There you go. Congrats to Perfect Legend. He's going to move on.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think ultimately the problem that I saw was that Ryan Hart just ended up playing too safe for, in that last game there. I mean, I just think that Perfect Legend realized, you know what? It's the last game. This guy is no longer dive kicking me out of the air. He's no longer throwing out those people jump punches. So I'm going to stay airborne. I'm going to force Ryan Hart, to commit and do something that he might not want to do in this situation, and it paid off for him.
Yeah, in about the second or third game, it looked like Ryan was starting to even things up. But I think what might have happened was what he mentioned to me was that in a long set against somebody who has so much experience with this game in particular and with that character in a way, he feels like he only had so high of a level before the other player could make an adaptation that would counter his own, that he would find it tough to come back from that. That's I think what happened.
Yeah, very true. And again, unfortunate for Ryan Hart, who goes home, but Perfect Legend does advance to the next round. Guarantees himself at least $500, so that's good, and a chance at the $7,500. And with the winner on stage, we have Clutch with Perfect Legend.
Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations, Carl. Now you're moving on to the semifinals. Some impeccable play coming from Kung Lao. I know you love the buzzsaw variation. We saw that today. But first of all, let's give it up for Ryan Prodigal Son Hart. He is a beast, one of the heroes of the UK scene. And we hope to see more of him in Mortal Kombat X. But Carl, tell me about that corner sequence from Kung Lao.
The combo that I did, I just figured that out yesterday. It's kind of funny, like, everything with Kung Lao that I'm doing, like, up until this morning, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was so lost. And I'm like, okay, I kind of have a game plan. I'm still filling things out, and Ryan played really well. I like the way he adapted. I hope he keeps playing the game, too.
Definitely a lot of adaptation coming from Kung Jin there. But that match extension, what was going through your mind when that happened?
Man, that's what I thought. Like, when that happened, I was just like, man, come on, dude. Like, can I do more damage so I can win? But as soon as it happened, I don't know, you just have to play it out just another round just with, 20% health. So I was like, well, I got to make the right read. I can't remember if I won that match or not, but I do remember the match extension.
And finally, that wake-up punish from Kung Jin. He was starting to read some of your teleports. How were you able to adapt and overcome those?
Well, really, I was just rolling the dice. I'm like, okay, maybe this time he'll get hit by the overhead. No, he either punished it every time or he blocked it. So eventually, I started doing throws, but I didn't do them enough. And that, like, doing the teleports kind of costed me. Ryan Hart is a phenomenal player. He's been playing forever, and as far as like good at reading, so I was like, you know what? I'm not going to try to get up next to him and try to play like up close because Kung Jin has a good overhead low mix up, and I actually don't. So it's better if I just zone. That's how I kind of won.
And finally, Perfect Legend, anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Thank you for supporting me. Everybody is tweeting me and stuff. I've never been shown this much love before. Usually everybody's like, oh, I can't wait for you to lose and blah blah blah. Now everyone is like, yeah, man, you got it. And I'm like, dude, for real? Like, first off, this is my first time playing the game. 2, this is not Kung Lao from MK9, so I have to, like, really fill it out. But I want to thank everybody who supported me back home on Twitter, everyone.
Give it up for Carl, Perfect Legend White. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready for our next matchup. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8, presented by Xbox, continues after this.
I've long regretted losing our comrades' souls to Netherrealm's evil. Kung Lao, Liu Kang, they were like sons.
You do not deserve to rejoin us.
I serve Shinnok and the Netherrealm.
You are surrounded. What will you do?
My father always spoke highly of you, Sub-Zero. He wants to talk.
Talking, always his first choice.
Okay, let's try pummeling.
visions, Raiden? Do you still see the future?
Hey, welcome back to the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8, presented by Xbox. My name is Ultra David.
And I'm Brian Compton.
Quite a match we just saw, but we're going to move on now. Coming up next is SoCal Hero.
SoCal Hero, Hitbox Tyrant. Where's SoCal at?
Of course, that's where we are right now.
If you can't tell. Obviously, local legend, top 8 at EVO. He dominated the scene in Injustice and in Mortal Kombat. Super high-level player. And, of course, his opponent, coming out of Australia, Tony T. And what Tony T is really famous for is his combos and his tech. I mean, a lot of the tech that was attributed to Mortal Kombat 9 and Injustice, right? It's from his combo videos.
Yeah, exactly. He's put in a bunch of work over the years, very well known for that. And, you know, he's coming into this without quite as much high-level tournament experience as most of the other players. Look, for quite a while, the game was illegal in his country.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
so
crazy.
I'll give him a little bit of slack. But, that's going to be something that we'll see if he can overcome. Tyrant, though, that's not a problem. Like you said, he's been competing for a while. He's been very, very high level and dominant for a while.
Yeah, definitely a seasoned veteran. He's done a lot of traveling. He's been out to the Midwest, the East Coast. So this is definitely his not his first rodeo, as they say.
Yeah, that's right. Well, as far as Tony goes, I'm really interested to see what kind of work he's been putting in. I've seen him in the back there. He's been playing Raiden. Has some really nice damaging combos. We'll see if he can get, you know, that kind of stuff in the match. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, there's a small. I mean, I know they only had 2 days, but there's a small part of me hoping that this insane, ridiculous like 1 minute combo comes out at 95%.
Well, we'll see. As far as Tyrant goes, one of the things that I'm most impressed by his play is the fact that he just never gives up. It says they're known for big comebacks. Some of the most incredible comebacks that I can recall in fighting games are from Tyrant. In Injustice with Grundy, he would make pixel comebacks. Literally. Miracle pixel comebacks. So he never gives up. He never feels like he's out of it.
No, he's such an exciting player to watch because of that. You feel like he's never out of the game.
Yeah.
And I think also when people play him, they know this.
Yes.
And they'll spend the extra bar meter, do what they got to do just to finish the kid.
Well, we had a chance to talk with both of the players about this tournament and their matches. Let's go to that now.
Honestly, Mortal Kombat it has a special place in my heart. You know, I think it's the most manly fighting game out there, honestly. Everybody loves it, everybody plays it, you know. So I just love it, and I'll play every variation, even if it's not competitive, I'll play it anyway. It's just, I'm a fan. So my very first entrance into the scene was my local scene. It was EGP. Went to his very first local, ended up winning, and then I just fell in love with competing and on the offline scene for Mortal Kombat. So, oh, unbelievably hyped, man. As soon as I got the call, as soon as I got the interview, I was ready to play. So, like, this has been truly an amazing experience. Like, it's a humbling experience for sure, you know. It's just, it made me really appreciate how far I've come as a competitive fighting gamer and as a person, you know. So I would never see myself being here, and this has been nothing but great. So if you play a bad matchup, you can just pick another variation of your character without having to switch a character. Maybe you don't like them, so you can use them still, and they're still viable. So that's what I really like. I'm really excited for MKX because the mechanics are different. There's new characters, new stages, and just the overall design just is upgraded. So it looks really, really nice and smooth. Perfect Legend is just really, really good. You know, as whatever you want to say about him, he's an EVO champion. Sonic Fox is a prodigy. So I think I look up to them the most, definitely. The ESL Pro League means a lot more opportunity for the players. I think it's going to be really, really great for the scene, competitive and casual players alike. And I think the guys are doing an amazing, amazing job funding everything, you know, doing it for the community the way it should be. So shout outs to my sponsors, Hitbox. Shout outs to my training partner, Godspeed. Shout outs to all my family and friends that supported me since day one, and the reason why I'm here. So. When did I first play Mortal Kombat? I think I was 14 years old. I was just finished a day at the beach, and my mother took us up to a takeaway shop which was just up from the beach, and inside this chicken shop was an arcade machine, Mortal Kombat. And look, I fell in love with it. I've played it for 15, 16 years now, longer even. And I think it's great, and I think this new iteration of Mortal Kombat is quite possibly the best one yet. And I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on it, breaking it down, you know, just really having a go at it. Oh, very hyped. You know, this is an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity. You know, thank you so much for this opportunity. This is amazing. I get to meet all these great players who I've only seen on YouTube, you know, in tournaments, and you know, being here is it's kind of special. You know, like only 8 of us are here out of the entire world, and I'm so glad that you know, like I said, I've got the opportunity to actually come here and experience this with you guys and play the new Mortal Kombat game, and you know, hopefully I can win. I started doing different moves and came up with all different types of combos, and I started recording them and releasing like small videos to the public. Then I had sort of a hiatus there for a while, and Mortal Kombat 9 came out in 2011, and I just haven't looked back. I've just been doing Mortal Kombat combos ever since, and I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Definitely, I would be looking into the combos, and I think with the variations, it should be very, very good, so I'm very excited. The Australian scene is quite small, and I'm hoping, like with MKX, that it does actually grow. Our Facebook page has now grown up to about 150 people, so you know, in the future, I think maybe even after the release of MKX, it should actually grow even more. So I'm hoping we do get a competitive scene here in Sydney. Yeah, look, shout outs to the boys back at home. You know, I know they've been cheering me on, and just a quick hi to my girlfriend. And yeah, thanks.
Welcome back to Fatal 8. Everybody here in Burbank, how's it going? Are you feeling all right? Okay. How about everybody in London? I can't see you, so I'm going to have to assume that you're cheering. Also, hey, how about everybody in Paris? Give it up. All right. Hopefully that happened.
Pause for applause.
But I'm not sure. Yeah.
And don't forget, guys, follow at ESL Mortal Kombat on Twitter, also at NetherRealm. Keep informed everything that's going on. And don't forget to sign up for the ESL Pro League at esl.gg/MKX Pro League. You can play for money every single week for free. It's amazing. So check that out. We're about to get in the first match, or the first match between Tyron and Tony here.
Well, I do think that it's a tough situation for Tony. He's been very, very nervous. Hopefully he's settled down a little bit. All right, we're in.
Oh, wow. Okay.
so Jax, of course, it's pumped up Jax. That's what Tyron has been playing this whole time.
All right, so yeah, in Thunder God Raiden, Tony has been playing this the whole time as well. So Tony looks pretty good in mid-screen here.
Yeah, actually, he looks great, and this is exactly what he needs. Corner. All right, what do you got? What do you got?
Oh, man.
Let's make it juicy.
The damage. Oh, he does drop it, but gets the throw mix-up.
Okay. All right. Maintains control. Jax has full bar. Okay, there's a new thing he has. It's the overhead dash punch.
Very cool. Yeah, he can. So usually you could try to bait it out.
Ooh.
Yeah, bait it out, neutral duck, and then punish it.
Doesn't work anymore if he goes for that version. Oh, who's going to get the chip?
Oh! Wow!
Seriously?
It happens.
Oh, okay. I see. There's a little bit of buttons issue.
Yes, we do. So what dude, let's talk about Predator DLC. I'm super hyped for that.
How can you not be hyped for that?
Well, I think, yeah, that was like one of my favorite movies when I was a bit younger.
Yeah.
And so I'm a little bit older than some of the gentlemen here in the crowd, I'm sure, but...
That might be true.
But Predator,
but no, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with his variations.
True,
I think that's going to be fascinating to see. There's a lot of potential in there for really interesting and fun ideas. And
Absolutely.
You know what? Look, so far in this match, I don't feel like Tony T has looked out of it. He managed to get the chip at the end. That's great for him.
Yeah, and not
looks like they're back.
Not bad damage in the corner either.
Right. Yeah.
So
I mean,
first round, Tony.
He did drop that combo, but you know you can see he's going for something big.
Absolutely.
All right, this is now a chance. Tyrant Jack's trying to get the corner.
Yeah, pushing him back.
Oh, saw the backdash and so went in immediately. This is time for pressure.
Oh, the mix-up.
Oh,
overhead.
Still has the standing and goes for the grab. Look at all that bar he's working on still.
Here it comes.
Oh, is that it? Yeah.
That was it. So
still has full meter.
Yeah, Tyrant looked a lot better.
Very cautious approach. And Tony T just feels like he's caged, I think.
Yeah, he keeps backing up to the corner.
Right. Which is not a great opportunity, or not a great idea. Look at that.
Especially
in the pumped up, in this variation, pumped up can be mashed.
I love that.
I'm sorry, yeah, gotcha grab, not pumped up.
Well, the pumped up variation.
The pumped up variation.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, there you go.
So breaker here
Breaker,
from Tony.
I don't know, but then not too much immediately after that. Still caught in the corner. Looks like he's having real trouble getting out of this. Oh, meaty!
Tyrant just armors through. Oh, the combo.
Yo, that was pretty sick.
He waited for him to move too. Really smart by Tyrant. Oh, I love this fatality. Oh, he didn't do it. Really?
We'll see if he remembers next time.
I wish he could hear me right now.
Yeah, he's in that soundproof booth though.
Yeah, I'll text him. All right, so again, Tony looked great in that first round, and
yeah, but he moved backwards too much. There wasn't enough challenge.
Agreed.
In the mid range. Okay, so maybe that's what he's trying to do right now. Okay, comes in.
That was very nice. That's how you get in right there.
Dashes up to try to get some pressure, which is a good idea. Look, it didn't work out, but I like that change of mindset, that change of approach.
Absolutely. Yeah, you don't want to back yourself into the corner.
No.
Okay,
the duck.
Yeah.
All right, mashes it. It's gonna it restands and he's +3, so it's a nice situation.
Yes.
Okay, overhead. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Just got to the corner, complete control once he's there.
Yes, absolutely. Tyrant looking sharp right now, definitely.
Round 2, fight.
All right, let's see if Tony can make some adjustments
here. Can he get out of here? Oh, he does.
There's that tech.
This is exactly what he needs.
Here we go.
All right, gets the stand again. Look at that chip. Oh,
air, very nice. And converts it. Makes Tyrant break. Very nice.
Yeah, I think that's smart by Tyrant. He knows the damage output.
Right. Tyrant pushing his way out. That's how he gets out of the corner. He just
yeah, buttons.
Yeah,
it worked.
Bullies his way out.
Okay, jump kick works again.
Oh, gets the anti-air there.
Now a chance for pressure. Oh, blocked though.
Wow.
Very smart.
Yes, absolutely. The EX.
Okay, that's a chain. Oh, that jump kick has worked. I don't know, 3 times now. He's just placing it very, very well.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's stuffing Tyrants down to anti-airs.
Oh, man. Big mistake. Okay.
He did get out of the corner, though.
Well, not for long. He's still stuck there.
Yes.
Right back in, 2 bars for Tyrant.
Armors out. Very smart.
Okay, he gets the throw. You can do that.
Really smart there to put him back in the corner.
Yes, exactly.
And look at this damage.
Oh, wake up with the uppercut.
Again.
And again.
Hey, if it's working.
Why not?
Some strings here.
Yeah, nice pressure. Tony's trying to get back to a more comfortable range. Oh, so Tyrant gets right back in.
So good
Slowly
spacing,
chasing
though.
down.
Yeah, good spacing by Tony there.
Yeah. Oh, good read on the timing. That timing was perfect.
Dude. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. Oh, man. That one is hilarious.
It's very precise. You know, that cut?
It's called like T-Rex, but it's spelled like W-R-E-C. Yeah, so clever. Good stuff from NetherRealm there.
2-0. We've seen some moments from Tony where it looks like he's starting to take control, where it looks like he's starting to move well, but then Tyrant just gets in. He gets those moments to get in.
Here we go. Tyrant starts off the match really well, but once again, that jump kick puts him to the corner.
Okay, here's Tony now. Starts low.
Let's see this combo.
Beautiful. Okay, yeah, ends in grab.
Now he's going to get the mix-up. Tyrant
no.
Armors out. Oh, this is the first ground pound we've seen. Those are not cancelable anymore, which is interesting. That was a lot of Tyrant's pressure game, you know, in MK9, like the ground pound mind games.
Right. Yeah, not so much of a thing here.
No.
Oh, whip punish. There you go.
A beautiful backdash there.
That's it. I really like MKX for Tyrant because he's a character loyalist, but he effectively has three characters that he can pick from while being a character loyalist. I feel like that really plays to his strength.
A lot of the players have been talking about that too. It is actually really cool.
Oh, I love the run to get back in.
Just stuffing those pokes from Tony.
Okay, overhead. That's worked pretty consistently.
Oh, man. The pressure.
Oh, just jumps out. Hey, at least he's out. At least he's out.
Mid-screen.
No, Tyrant's right in there. Just relentless.
Yeah.
Oh, he held it.
He paused it.
Convinced Tony T to jump over the fireball. That's what he was expecting, but instead he got hit by the fireball that Jax had held. So 3-0.
3-0 Tyrant. So Tony definitely needs to make some adjustments here. I hope he's not losing confidence. He can definitely come back. The rounds have been fairly close.
Yeah, a bunch of them have been pretty close. You know, he's tried to EX out of pressure a couple of times, mostly on wake up, but you know, Tyrant has just had those reads. He's blocked each of them.
Yeah, he saw him coming. I think Tony may have gotten one. So right back into the corner.
Okay, this time the block, but no punish.
Oh, beautiful.
A little late. Oh, trying to just play footsies with uppercut. Doesn't work out.
Oh, wow. All right, Tyrant getting back in. Tony turns it around.
Okay. Maybe
back
a chance here for Tony. Get to the corner. No. Wasn't expecting the jump.
They're switching sides quite a bit here. All right.
Well, this is now exactly what Tyrant wants. No, not for long.
Yeah, Tony's doing a much better job of preventing that corner pressure.
Yeah, he is, but you know that said, Tyrant has just consistently chased down. There's the anti-air finally.
Yeah.
Against so many jump kicks, I think he's wanted to get that uppercut, but this one works out.
Right when he needed it to.
Okay, so he tried it again. Yeah, didn't work.
So, it seems that Tony figured that out in the last couple of days. That works against Tyrant.
Well, that's if so, I mean, that's definitely something to try consistently.
Yeah. Overhead. Forces Tony to break.
Yeah, but unfortunately, just right back in the corner. Really no better. Oh, look at that damage!
Oh, that's
EX,
it.
Is that
it?
Wow, that was a chunk. And if you don't mash, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
All in a day's work.
It's a Tyrant fatality there.
Well, it's really not looking good for Tony.
Yeah, you definitely need to. I don't think I saw him working with any other variations or any of the characters at all.
No, he told me that he looked a little bit into the other variations, didn't really like them that much.
Okay.
He said he found a lot of nice combos, nice sort of like nice pressure opportunities with this one.
It seems like he's applying it well though.
Chip damage,
Yeah, he was worried about just being able to move around in the space, against someone with the pressure capabilities of Tyrant, and I think.
Well, look, he's got to make a very, very big adjustment at this point. He's down 0-4. Tyrant is looking like he just has control.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very consistently following up, pressuring. Even when there are those opportunities you talked about where they're sort of jumping in and out of the corner.
Yeah.
Neither one has the corner. It always ends up with Tyrant having that situation that he needs.
Yeah, he can do a lot more work in mid-screen in Mortal Kombat X. Jax, previously in MK9, had almost just really poor damage mid-screen. And then, of course, he had the 100% reset combos that Tyrant was great at. So now he doesn't necessarily have to push you to the corner. And that's where he doesn't, to get all his damage. Like, he can do it mid-screen now. So, Raiden also high damage output. Looks like we're getting into it.
Okay. Well, we'll see if he makes that big adjustment that he needs to make.
All right,
okay,
that works.
Starts off.
Just throw it out. Gets that bar.
Still in Thunder Guard. Okay, very insistent. Overhead. Okay, let's see what he can do.
Here it comes.
Keeps it going. Okay, there's the reset. There's the overhead again.
The reset.
Again the reset. Oh, the drop though. Can he get the rest? No. Oh, now he's in bad news. Okay, there it is. Uppercuts underneath the projectile.
That was a great round by Tony. That was dominant.
It was. That was great.
Yeah.
Maybe something to build on. Nice juggle.
Yeah. Oh, man.
All right, after so many highs, he goes low.
Oh, see? Tyrant respects it, and he gets thrown.
Right. There's the wake up out.
Oh, Tyrant baited that for sure. All right, mid screen.
Tyrant being cautious about the approach.
Yeah, he's playing a lot more cautious for sure.
Oh, that was such a good...
And then he gets it again.
I love that whip punish. He punished the ground pound.
Yeah, good reaction there.
Oh!
Oh,
does that work? That was insane.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. If you could have converted that, that would have been pretty swaggy.
Okay.
Oh, Tyrant's in.
Yeah, Tyrant. pressuring. He sees that there's no meter on Tony T's side. Maybe time to pressure. Oh, not quite it. Needs one more hit a chip.
Yep.
There it is. He caught him in the air.
In the air. And he's got his fatality, right? Absolutely.
Raiden wins.
Oh, man. Well, could we see a comeback?
It's going to take a lot to make that comeback.
It's
okay,
3-1 right now, right?
There's some consideration from Tyrant.
I did see him play other variations.
Okay. Well, it doesn't go to that yet. He still has quite a few left.
Absolutely. Oh, it's 4-1 right now. So
yeah.
This is...
Yeah, he's in dire straits here right now, is Tony.
Absolutely.
Stand. Oh, tried for it.
Baits it. Back into the corner. See the mix up here.
Okay, low.
Yeah. Overhead.
Just gets out. Ooh, he respected it.
Yeah.
And here's Tyrant just still pressuring, slowly taking life off. Okay.
Forces Tyrant to break now.
There's that jump kick again.
Turns it around.
Ooh. Tyrant jumping out now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's worked a lot. Why not? No, that hasn't worked at all. Okay.
And the knee for the win.
Well, it's match point now for Hitbox Tyrant.
Round 2.
Match point. It's in a match point. Let's go.
Okay, jumped out of the air, yes. Now he has the corner. Delayed wake up. There's going to be the restand. What's Tony's option here? He has meter. Doesn't spend it. Oh, nice. So Tyrant very smartly knows. Goes in.
Yeah. And that's pretty safe, too, the dash.
All right, comes in. Comes in. Oh, but Tyrant. Oh, here's the big chance for Tyrant. Lots of damage on the table. No, doesn't take too much.
Just jumps out again for free.
Tony with pressure.
Tyrant
not too much, yeah.
Tyrant just pressuring out of the corner again. Oh, the knee holds him back.
Wow, wake up uppercut.
Tony has a good
look at the chip, look at the chip. Oh! Tony can't believe that worked. I saw his face.
He's actually smiling right now, yeah. That was awesome. So, gets him in the corner right away. He's not going to let him out for free.
Oh, good juggle.
That was sick.
Yeah. Oh, tries for the juggle. And this is real bad news for Tony right now. Tyrant has the corner. But look at, there's X-ray on Tony's side. Oh, the grab.
So, he could break.
Oh, just straight up X-ray. This is one of my favorites.
This one's super cool.
It's very different than the others.
It is.
So what can he build on here? He has the corner.
The damage is pretty good
there. Not much. And then he just comes right in. There's Tyrant. And Tyrant seals the deal. 5-1. Congrats to him. He's going to move on. And Tony T, unfortunately for him, is going to go back home. But you know what? He came here from Australia. He wanted to represent well. He took a game. He wasn't completely shut out.
Absolutely.
And I know, considering how nervous he was, that I think he's probably feeling a lot better about that now.
I was impressed. I was really impressed by his gameplay. He didn't look nervous to me at all while he was playing. He was hitting some good combos, making smart decisions. But man, that pressure game from Tyrant, those mix-ups, a little bit too much for him. So
yeah, there was a game where it seemed like Tony was starting to adapt by going into the air a little bit more.
Yeah.
Getting some of those juggles into the Superman, into the corner, but it didn't seem like he could consistently make that happen.
Right. And yeah, he started turning around. Those jump kicks were stuffing all of Tyrant's anti-air attempts. He was starting to push him out of the corner. Guys, it looks like Josh is on stage with the winner, so we're going to send it over to him.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Congratulations. Hitbox Tyrant moving on into the semifinals, guaranteeing $500. Your fans are going nuts out here in SoCal. First of all, that corner combo coming from Jax, 40% damage. How long did it take you to learn that?
Honestly, it took me like 15 minutes. It was pretty easy. Like I said, Jax is pretty up front as far as his combos and stuff, so yeah.
Definitely up front with those combos and also that fatality as well. The crowd loved. Those rating combos coming from Tony T. By the way, give it up for Tony T from Australia. He is an artist when it comes to combos, and stay tuned for more videos coming from him on YouTube. But the amount of combos in that guessing game he was playing, how were you able to overcome that?
Man, Tony, if there's one thing Tony T is really good at is finding really, really dirty stuff to where it's like you just feel helpless. So for a moment, honestly, I just guessed right. But yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it goes. But he's still a phenomenal player. And, you know, he still has a lot to learn. But, I mean, you know, practice comes with that.
He's got it. He's definitely got it. But especially with that footwork. You guys did not have an engagement for a little bit. How were you able to anticipate the right moment in order to punish his first engagement?
Well, the good thing about MKX is they actually changed the mechanics to where they have the run mechanic. And in my opinion, I think that's going to be really important in the long run in terms of footsies. And I saw him advancing forward, so, you know, I used my normals with Jax to whiff punish him in. So,
all right, Hitbox Tyrant, anything else you'd like to say to everybody here and everybody watching around the world?
Go America.
We're going to get ready with our next matchup. Stay tuned. The ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8 Exhibition Tournament continues, presented by Xbox after this.
Fight. Outstanding. Come here. Bow to me.
All right, the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8 presented by Xbox continues. I am once again Dustin Kane.
And I am Jake Neal.
And we have another match set up for you guys. This is going to be, I believe, MIT.
I'm very, very excited for this.
Versus Forever King. Yes. Oh. These two have obviously played before in the tournament series, Injustice as well as MK9. Very familiar with the tournament scene down here. It's interesting because both of these players are not afraid to counterpick. They're both known for counterpicking.
Well, the problem they might have with that here is obviously we've all had a very limited amount of time with the game. So it's a question of, do you stick with your counterpicking sort of roots and learn more, or do you stick with comfort and just familiarity and just making sure you're making the most of one character while you can? Assume we're going to be seeing that. MIT, very much known as a Scorpion player, early days, very much had love for Scorpion. Forever King, I've been seeing him playing a lot of Kung Jin. Very seems to have high damage potential, good use of meter, always got breakers available, amazing X-ray for just getting through grounded defense. So I guess we're going to see who can really adapt to each other first.
But again, MIT is a Terry brother, and those guys are slippery. Let me tell you, they are not afraid to do whatever they can to win, whether it's throwing sand in the other opponent's eyes. You know, I've seen it before. MIT is going to stick with Scorpion. Now, he feels... Well, first of all, let's talk about what he's done. I mean, he's got 4th at EVO 2012, 7th at SCR 2014, 3rd at EVO 2014, and one of the craziest matches with his brother that was insanely hype. He feels that Scorpion only has 1 or 2 good variations. So I'm curious to see if he's limited himself to just playing Scorpion, if he really is harboring a secret pocket character.
Well, I have been seeing him playing a lot of all 3 variations across a couple of days, so it very much seems matchup dependent as to what he's going to go with. Because obviously Ninjutsu gives him the range. Kung Jin himself has massive range with the Bujutsu variations, so that might be a good challenge. Hellfire gives him more sort of long-range mix-ups, but again, maybe the trade's in his favor. You know, Kung Jin can shoot an arrow, but he can grab you from the floor, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And his favorite fighter is Kung Jin. KIT Forever King 5th at EVO 2012, 4th at EVO 2013, and 1st at KIT 2014 in Injustice. Again, he's a multi-character specialist, and he's a counter-picking specialist. Both these players are known for doing that, so...
But he's put that on his resume. He's proud of that. He's like, yes, I am good enough. I am good enough to play multiple characters
and he does. That's the thing. He plays multiple characters at the highest level, and he has... It's not just one pocket character. He has 2, 3, 4, even... sometimes 5. He can play multiple characters in a crazy level.
Exactly. Well, I'm happy to have got so much support here in the US. I personally want to give a big shout out to those in Europe, in the UK, and Paris at those live events. Thanks very much for supporting us over there. It really does mean a lot to all of us. It's really making our time out here a lot more comfortable, and it's good fun, so I'm happy to see all that support. Remember, guys, watching at home, you too can take part in this sort of competition online in the EU ESL Online League, where you can sign up. Also, for the Combat Cup, the ESL Online League, you will sign up at... Oh, fantastic. There we go.
All right. Real quick, before we come back, let's see what these two players had to say.
The first time I remember playing Mortal Kombat was when I was with my older cousins and my older brothers, like, in their apartments, and we would play, like, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I wasn't any good, but it was fun playing with them. So me and my brother decided, this is our first tournament, we'll just go and see how we did. So we entered it, and it went very well. My brother got 5th place, I got, like, top 32, and then from there on out, we figured out about, like, SoCal Regionals and all these other tournaments, and we just went from there. Personally, I love ninjas. I think ninjas are just very cool. And so when I see all the ninjas in that game, like Sub-Zero, Ermac, Scorpion speaks to me the most because I like his story. Like, he's kind of a bad guy, but he's kind of a good guy as well. So he doesn't really take a side, and I like that. So he chooses his own path. He doesn't follow anybody. He's pretty much like a leader. Like, he does his own thing. I believe I would win this tournament because I believe in, like, my play style. I believe that I don't care how good anyone is. I think I can beat anybody in the planet. I think that variations will balance the game better, and I think it'll make mirror matches, like if it's Sub-Zero versus Sub-Zero, it'll make those more hype because you can go with, like, Sub-Zero A and you can go with Sub-Zero C. So I think that variations they'll help the game out in a whole bunch of ways, and they'll just make it more exciting. I think Tyrant's, like, very hype, and, like, he makes some of the craziest comebacks ever, and you're seeing some of his videos. He makes some crazy comebacks, so I'd probably say Tyrant, but all the players here are very great, so. Shout outs to my family, obviously, because they're going to be supporting me. Shout outs to my brother, because he's always been behind my back, and he's going to help me all the way through MKX's life. And I plan to win. I really do plan to win this. If I don't win, I want to put on a show for the fans at the least.
Honestly, I'm the biggest Mortal Kombat fan ever. I've played every single Mortal Kombat. I've owned every single Mortal Kombat. It's my favorite video game franchise. So that's why this is more important to me than just like any other kind of tournament. It's Mortal Kombat, my favorite video game from my childhood, you know? Okay, I love video games in general, but I especially love fighting games because the mind games that go into it, like, you have to know your opponent, you have to guess what decisions they're gonna make. It's almost like chess, basically. Just the huge mind games that go into mix-ups and frame advantage and the math and everything behind it. It's really, really fun. And it never gets stale. You could play a Mortal Kombat every single day and it'll never get boring. I'm extremely hyped for this tournament. Honestly, when I read the email at first, I was like, this is too good to be true. I always place top 8 in my first tournaments. So I feel like I learn really fast, pick up really fast, and if we only have 2 days to play it, then, you know, I feel like I have a good shot of learning it faster than everyone else. I'm really liking Kung Jin a lot. He's really fun. And he's the kind of descendant of Kung Lao, so I'm still connected to Kung Lao in a way. But as of right now, Kung Jin is my favorite character. Someone could be the best Inferno Scorpion in the world, but someone else could be the best Ninjutsu Scorpion in the world. So just because you guys use the same character, different variations is like different characters. You know, we all know each other. We've all played tons of games together. You know, especially me and Sonic Fox. I've probably played Sonic Fox in over 10 different tournament matches. So it's always fun us playing. So I have a lot of rivals for sure, but they're all really good friends, and I'm kind of a fan of all of their gameplay. I have shout outs to KIT, my sponsor. You know, they really helped me out a lot. I've been part of them for over a year now. They're really awesome people. I was a really big online player, so not only do I get to go to offline tournaments and compete, but I get to sit in the comfort of my own home and win money as well, which is really amazing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Fatal 8 Mortal Kombat event. Just to remind you, you can sign up for those European Mortal Kombat Cup events at www.mortalkombatx.com/who's next to stand a chance to win at least 20,000 euros as a grand prize. Those events span across all of Europe, particularly in the UK, which will be casted by Ketchup and myself, and also the online leagues, which will also be casted by us. I'm really looking forward to those.
Yeah, and if you guys are interested in the US, you can go ahead and go to the pro season, and that's going to be at esl.gg/MKX Pro League. And there's going to be, the crazy thing about that is it's going to be top 16 players from around the world. It's not just US and UK. Russia's involved, other countries, and they're going to get flown in for an amazing event.
And you guys should sign up. It is free to sign up, and you can win money every week. There's honestly no reason not to.
Well, the thing is, it's not going to be an invitational. It's not going to be like this, where players who have a good backlog have been selected, to showcase the game. This is, you can earn your place there.
Absolutely.
Anybody at all can be in that top 16.
All right, and here we go, getting started.
There we go. He's going straight. He's going with Ninjutsu Scorpion as predicted.
Yes.
He's looking to really contend with a range from Kung Jin.
And he can't do that.
Oh, look. They can sort of beating each other out. I know these two have deliberately not been playing each other this week. Just prepare for this. Not a bad idea, right there.
And using the new teleport Scorpion has, he's actually able to cancel it at the cost of stamina, so he can land neutral to his opponent or teleport further back without crossing up. It's a very good tool, and here we go. Oh, never mind.
I'm definitely seeing him making the most of that teleport across all week, because he just wants to make sure that, you see the teleport, you want to punish it. But if he lands there and starts hitting buttons, that's really going to catch you by surprise. This token Scorpion 50-50 goes into a throw. Good mix-up.
And he's playing Scorpion. It's funny, he's playing a very reminiscent of MK9, where he has the 50-50 and goes for the Vortex.
The thing is, you'll see that a lot with the characters returning from all the Mortal Kombat games. They have these inspirations from their older selves.
Yes,
it's more
absolutely.
Refined. They're really adapted to the new mechanics, and Scorpion just, because it costs him stamina to use these new things, he really does. Does it very well.
And round one going to Malik. Now getting hit with pots.
Look at most of these interactions. Remember, they do not respawn. That pot is now gone for the rest of this match.
Just walks up to Forever King and grabs him.
The range that he's sitting at, that was risky, but no, paid off.
Again, going to opt to use the teleport cancel. Nice anti-air.
As soon as you get comfortable waiting for the cancel, he's going to start doing it properly, and he's going to start catching you, because it is armored as well.
Yes.
So he's going to start really doing some damage, just like that we saw.
A big combo opportunity here. What's the Vortex?
Will he get out of it? Will he get out of it?
And another grab. He's trading Forever King to one-attack grabs, and then once he hits buttons, he's going to get caught.
This is conditioning. Like, these players, they know it's first to 5. They've got games to, really teach the other opponent what they want them to do. So he's doing throws now. The hits will come later, I can guarantee it.
Absolutely, and there's a grab. Unfortunately, he's hitting buttons. Oh,
Scorpion
that was
down
probably the worst
very.
fatality I've seen all day.
Downfalls aren't too bad. The Scorpion looks fantastic.
So
he's so good.
Yes, he's very plus. So we're going to go ahead and give that first match to Forever King for the failed fatality. Can you do that?
I could agree with that. I think that's not too
that?
bad.
Why not?
Round one.
I like the determination on MIT. That's the thing. When he plays, he's always very focused, as is Forever King, though. Nice tech.
Again, he's waiting for the throws, but now he's starting to tech them. He knows, yep, I'm not letting you do that. That means you are not getting
50-50 situation. Oh, no, and a punish. This will be a good amount of damage for Forever King, and he's pushing him towards the corner. This is exactly what he wants. And that's just a raw spear. Wow.
Oh, just a correction. To sign up for the Mortal Kombat Cup events in the UK and Europe, you have to go to mortalkombat.com/who's next. It's not mortalkombatx.com. I would like to just correct that. Thank you very much. So going straight back into the game. Looks a very even round right now.
And again, nice punish. Okay, so King is starting to get that tell, and he's starting to poke him out of that neutral.
This is literally Mortal Kombat 9 Scorpion we're watching right now.
It's very shades of MK9.
And he's got the full X-ray as well, so he's seeing a meter advantage as well as having the round. He could be very risky now.
And that's safe. Oh, never mind.
Fantastic.
Try to hit a button.
Because he had the break, he could take that risk.
Yeah.
Let's get tagged. No confirm though. Guess he didn't expect it to hit.
He's in a bad situation. As King hits him with the bread butter combo, putting him in the corner.
Kung Jin just has that chunky damage. Doesn't have to use a lot of meter to do it either, so he's always got that stock ready. This might be the round.
This looks like it's going to be a round. He's not even going to have enough breaker. Not that he should use it anyways at this point.
Oh, of course. It's a question of how much pressure Kung Jin can have in the corner against Scorpion with that teleport. Can you pin him down? Can he get rid of the armor quick enough? That might just happen right there. He can just teleport straight out.
It's very hard. Oh, nice forward two to catch the jump. It's very hard to keep Scorpion in the corner because he has the teleport option, and especially if he has meter, he can make it safe.
These conversions are fantastic. I mean, even if you drop, you're still getting damage before, so it's not too bad.
There's so many grabs from MIT this game. I don't think I've ever seen Forever King get grabbed this much in a match.
Well, it's because he's getting Scorpion. I mean, he's waiting for these 50-50s.
Yeah, they're just not coming.
Exactly. He's going for the guaranteed smaller damage instead of the full-on low overhead. And again, as I say, he does the exact opposite. Fantastic.
Are we going to see it? No. Oh. Again.
And the room just fills with disappointment. That was a swift game too. He put up much more of a fight that time though.
We're just going to start docking money from his prize if he keeps doing this. So 500 is going to turn into 200 real quick. He's ready to go.
Ready to go to match 2. King is still thinking about it.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure who else he played. He may be just taking a second, which I think is very smart. But I don't know who else. He's been messing around with a few characters.
He told me he was
Kung Lao
looking
was one of them.
Yeah, he told me he was looking through the Shaolin monk, so the
Yeah.
Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Kung Jin. He said that this was his most comfortable. So it's a question of, does he think Kung Jin just struggles? Maybe, a different variation.
I don't think that's it, though. I don't think it's that Kung Jin struggles. Malik is just smothering him, and he's getting he's guessing right every time he goes for the mix-up. There's another one, and now he's in the corner.
Does get out, though. Very smart use of that dash. Oh, use of the pot. Again, it's gone. He's reading some jumps. He thinks he's going to get out of the corner with that, but the teleport would just beat it.
Yeah, and another thing that's really hurting Forever King is MIT is winning all the airs.
Yeah, exactly. But he can convert much better as well because of the teleport. He can see that jumping normal hit and go, okay, brilliant, teleport time. Get the damage, get the 50.
Nice, goes low.
He's really... He might just be conditioning him to not go into the air so he can play this grounded, long-range normal game.
Yeah, and Forever King right now sitting smart breaker.
I'll catch him straight out of it. There we go.
Oh,
That's
there we
what
go.
I see.
Nice bait. Very nice.
This will be the round.
And he's going to finish it. Good job. Forever King. Still very early.
He did take that delay in between matches. Maybe he was literally just thinking, well, how can I deal with these normal?
It seemed to work. I actually really like when players do that. They don't switch characters, but just take a second to breathe and realize what's going wrong.
Much like I said before, it's a first to 5. You have games to figure these things out. Don't get disarmed. If you if you lose a couple games, you've got plenty of time to get it back.
Gets caught again by the double sword.
Just good conversion, Knew the whole juggle wasn't there, but got what he could.
One thing that I've noticed about Forever King watching him play MK9 Injustice, he's extremely good at converting stray hits. More so than a lot of players.
Well, it was a big thing in both MK9 and Injustice, was seeing they're jumping out, seeing they're doing something you didn't intend on, and just capitalizing before the ground.
Smart choice from MIT, putting him in the corner and getting the hits. Wow.
He has got the corner, but he is sitting on a full X-ray bar again. All of his damage is meterless at the moment, so he's got a lot of armored potential.
Do you have any idea how happy Ed Boon would be if he won with Scorpion this tournament?
If Scorpion wins the Fatal 8, I can imagine there being some happiness.
A little bit. Nice tech.
Converts again, the jump kick into the teleport. Not many characters can convert off jump kicks, but Scorpion can really get damage on it.
Wow, I like that. Went low for the double overhead. Now they're playing a really weird neutral game.
No one likes the pots.
Nice uppercut, goes for the armor again.
He cancels it.
He conditioned for the grab. He looked for it, and then he just hit him raw.
Gets the damage, yeah, just goes straight into it. 28%. Not too bad. Quite even on life right now. Breaker is available. There we go.
That
there
was
it goes.
A really late breaker.
I think he was sort of considering, is it worth it? Is he going to just put it back into it?
And now a breaker from Malik. This is almost even, but Malik is going to take advantage.
That was max range, the max range catch. And that's the finish.
There we go. There we go.
Third time's a charm, but we'll take it.
Oh, fix your face.
Oh no. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. He's
just gonna get up. He's gonna. Have you ever seen the movie Face Off?
Oh lord.
Sound familiar?
He'll sleep on it. He'll wake up, and then his face will be back on, and then he'll be alright.
All right. So it's now 3-0, if I'm not mistaken, for MIT.
There we go. He's fighting fit. Look, he's ready to go.
Another crab, wow.
It's not often you see the first hit go to a throw.
Right?
Especially in a match like this with
another
normal
amazing
range.
anti-air. Malik has read almost every one of King's jumps.
Well, Scorpion can just really capitalize on it. Like, he catches the jump kick, the uppercut. Like, they can all go into the teleport somehow.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. Like you said, any jump against this character, any stray hit is converted into a vortex situation that you don't want to be in.
So he sort of hesitated, went the low, didn't complete. Normally you can go slide to be somewhat safer, but still punishable. Maybe just wanted the conditioning for next time.
And if you notice...
that was
another
good.
grab.
I like that.
If you notice, though, MIT is almost jumping and instantly hitting a button to try to get the conversion. He doesn't even care at this point if he gets punished on the ground.
Something that I've been seeing that it's been doing all over the days is if he thinks something's punishable, he'll just try it with the throw.
Yeah.
So if he sees the throw punish it, he'll know a normal will do it. So he's showing this adaptation that he's known so well for, him and his
nice.
brother. That Mortal Kombat 1 finish, though.
Right.
A jump kick straight to the face.
MIT is on the verge of making this a 4-0. Nice uppercut. He's gotten a few of those in this match. Unfortunately, he hasn't been able to convert anything. Finally takes the grab again.
Again with the adaptation, that's what you need to see in these longer sets.
And Malik is actually playing a really good footsies right now as well.
I think as soon as he's got the life lead and he's got the meter, he's going some really risky play. But until then, he's really sort of feeling it out. He wants to build the bar.
His mix-ups right now are so strong. King is getting smothered.
That forward two, that double hit overhead, doing such a good job of catching backdashes. It's so hard to get away from.
Oh, No. Wow.
Oh, my word. Again, the Mortal Kombat 1 finish him.
4-0. MIT is just walking up to the semifinals right now.
Do you think we're going to see a character change? Because he has been experimenting with a few characters.
Honestly, if maybe, I don't know if he needs to take more time. Again, these players have had two full good days to play.
Well, he's gone with it. He's stuck with it.
They've mostly been focusing on one or maybe another variation of a character. I don't think we're going to see a switch, and we obviously did.
Well, Forever King, no stranger to pressure. He's played from this position before. He could make the comeback. He just has to do what he's doing now, getting this damage on the table. No punish.
And
there's the full
he's going to
punish.
get punished.
I was late on the call. That was my mistake.
And caught in another vortex and a grab. And it's really hard to fish that out because he's been mixing it up pretty well.
We're looking 20 seconds into the match, and Forever King is already sitting at a full X-ray bar. Really shows the importance of getting that first hit. Will he break?
Wow. MIT is all over the place, and he's smothering King.
Well, he hasn't broke. He still thinks he can take the round with that. Oh, again with the throw punish.
Another grab.
We haven't seen him try to punish that move in the set yet. So again, he's thinking, oh, is it punishable? Throw? Yes, it is. So next time it will be much heavier, I'm sure.
I mean, it's been working. Why fix what's not, what isn't broken?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it if it ain't broke. Nice, finally winning one air-to-air. Fortunately, not getting a lot of damage. Nice anti-air.
These normals from Ninjutsu Scorpion are crazy.
Fishing for a hook.
These footsies are insane.
Get it? Fishing for a hook.
I said a good one. Don't worry.
I apologize. Jabs out of the grab.
Can he convert properly? How much
Good
damage
combo.
do we get here?
He's going to get at least 30% here.
That
31.
is fantastic. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, good break again. You know, he's got the meter. He takes the risk as soon as he sees that bar. It's right. Yep, going in now.
I like the option to zone and go in, but it's not working for King. Nice neutral jump punch. Wow. Again.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That is what we want to see.
Showing signs of life.
And he's got the corner as well. Catches him from jumping out.
Playing patient.
Will we
Here
see
go.
a teleport?
I would have liked to have... Never mind, didn't that break her?
Doesn't let him. He goes to the
That was
restand.
smart.
Good blocks though. Nose is low overhead. Guess is right.
It's MIT's turn.
He return the favor, I'm sure.
I would have...
He doesn't commit, but he does get the the frame advantage from the down 4.
I don't like him holding his breaker too long because the more he gets caught in those 50-50 situations, he's not putting himself at a good look. And
he needs to break this.
He's got to...
He's going to jump over, put him in the corner, teleport.
Oh, that's why he didn't break!
Again, the X-ray.
I stand corrected.
I think we both just have to hold
There's
that
obviously a
incorrect
reason
call.
that he's up there and I'm over here.
Exactly. Well, I can't X-ray Scorpion like that. Yes, we're going to see the fatality. Thank you, Forever King.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, so...
Well, he's got a match on the tech now. He's got one.
This could be dangerous.
You can take 1, you can take 5. That's all I'm saying.
This could be dangerous. He could have the momentum now.
Neither player looks phased, though.
He looks a lot better than he did before the last match.
I think that's a really good sign of an experienced, seasoned competitive player is when
never mind.
they lose, they win, but their expressions is the same. They're focused. They don't care of the outcome. They just want to see how to win.
I've noticed MIT's expression doesn't really ever change
until the match is over.
Unless he's doing the Bernie after a match.
But then it's like Bernie Central.
Here we go, 50-50 mix-up.
Does block correctly this time. Does get the punish. There is a punishable attack.
Oh. Spacing out very well now. King is looking much better.
Again with the adaptation. Like, he's fishing for it. He wants those attacks. He wants to go, yeah, I've got more range.
Early
I'm gonna knock
breaker.
it in the air.
I like that breaker. He's going to get a chance to build some more bar, possibly get another one.
Well, getting there first hit does give you the option to get, a good early break before that. So you can take a risk right from the off if you want to.
Nice uppercut from King, and then following up with a run overhead.
That range, the
Huge
range.
combo. Very nice from King. This is the King we're used to seeing. Oh!
Wow. That was fantastic. Dash up, down 2. Thinks he's going to jump on reaction to it.
Nope,
Doesn't.
just uppercuts. And King is playing a much better footsie game now.
Thing is,
getting
if
caught, but
you're
he's
really-
okay. He still has full meter. This is very early in the round.
Well, if you're really focused,
And armors the
Scorpion,
grab.
You can really make the most of those, max range launches. You really just get the jump kick, convert it, teleport.
King is adapting extremely well right now. I'm very impressed.
It's almost a completely different matchup. Like, he's just
Yeah.
learnt it
Whoa,
in the space
that
of a
was-
match.
That had to be an execution error.
I mean, I can see the use of that special attack, but just possibly not against Scorpion. The mobility he has.
Well, King's been doing a lot of preemptive anti-airing, and it's actually been working out, shooting up arrows, jumping up, doing neutral jump punches.
But you know what Forever King does have?
He does have X-Ray.
X-Ray. Will we see another one?
Oh!
No. Will he break? Will he keep it for the next round? He's conceding it.
I actually agree with this. That was a very smart decision.
It depends, because he's got to weigh it out. Like, if he broke, he could have made the comeback. And he would have a bar to do it with. He still have the armor, but...
Oh, wow, nice teleport. Barely dodges that.
Yeah, if he broke and then lost the round, he'd be going into round 3 with, like, no meter. So he decides to save it.
Oh, goes for the overhead. Nice. Finally breaks. That was smart.
Things I would say I'd like to see Morantiez from King, but he might just be expecting the teleport. He's looking at his bar. He knows he's got EX He's on the deck.
And that's something I have to worry about when playing in Scorpion is he has that option as soon as he has the bar. Goes for a grab. Nice tech.
Amazing tech.
King is definitely playing a lot better.
He's keeping calm. Keeping calm. There's the anti-air. Uppercut's doing 14% right now. That's a chunk of damage.
Oh, goes for the anti-air. Malik just goes up. Nice.
Wow. Will he break, though? He has the bar available.
Chooses not to. He's very close to X-Ray himself. And that's 2 meter burn teleports.
He has to. Oh, he didn't know. No conversion. He has to break.
Nice.
There we go.
It's getting very close here. Oh, lands neutral. And there it is.
That's it. 5-1 to Met. What games, though? That was literally just footsies all over the place. Oh, those sound effects.
Very nice stuff from the young Terry brother.
You just have to keep in mind like the amount of time that these players have had with this game, and they're already doing stuff that took years to develop. And the birdie! He's doing the birdie on stage!
Yes.
Oh my lord. Someone gift that. Someone get it. Turn it into
it's going to be a gift soon. So, MIT just played an incredible game. He played the footsies he wanted to play. He played the air game he wanted to play. He had the mix-ups. He threw in a lot of grabs, and then he would punish him for trying to tech those grabs. It was just a perfect game played by MIT.
I think in those sort of situations, you have to think, right, well, the character, is it the character that struggles, or is it the variation? If he changed, I know one of the variations is very sort of keep-away oriented, very Green Arrow, like Injustice, very sort of reminiscent of that. Would that have helped? Or it's a question of, will the variations help? Do you counterpick, or do you just, grind it out and learn? But today, Met does take it over Forever King, securing him $500
Absolutely,
at least.
And advancing into the semifinals. Josh, take it away.
Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations, Malik, MIT Terry, moving into the semifinals. I know SoCal is hyped, and everybody watching around the world is hyped as well. Malik, let's talk about the 50-50 and then the interactable that was coming from the Kung Jin characteristics of Christian with that last matchup. How were you able to kind of overcome some of the interactable play that we saw on that map?
Knowing Scorpion, he has probably some of the best, maybe even the best mobility in the game. So I decided to mix in. Maybe I'll do a teleport, maybe I'll cancel it. So it's a mix-up, give or take. And since the EX teleport has armor, that goes through, and I can use that to blow up interactables.
And we saw that blowing up happening with your teleports. And the usage of interactables for Mortal Kombat fans is a little bit new, but for Injustice fans, they will be used to that. But the inclusion of having that, even Blanche, I know there's a lot of Blanche fans out there as well. But with those sick blow-ups with your teleports, how are you able to read when to activate those?
I kind of just go with how I feel, and I try to play very patient, sit around, see what my opponent does. I don't want to try to do too much and get too risky because I know Scorpion's already unsafe in certain ways. So I was like, all right, let's just play patient, see what my opponent does, and go from there.
Now, you have been favoring the ninjutsu variation because of the ninjato swords. They do have an extended length when it comes to the basic attacks. But that awesome combo, break, and then combo, how long have you been practicing that behind the scenes?
I've been practicing that like just as much as I can. Anytime we're in a training mode, I just practice his combos, how to punish things and stuff. And I decided, even when I play people in like just casuals, I try to practice that stuff as well so I can be prepared when, my match came up.
You're definitely prepared. You will be moving on into the semifinals. But let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen, to Christian KIT Forever King as well. We look forward to watching his career in Mortal Kombat X continue. Malik, anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Shout out to my family, obviously. I know they're watching. Shout out to all my friends from Vegas. Obviously, Denzel. He can't be here, but shout out to him. And everybody who came here who's supporting, especially West Coast. I'll see you guys back there. And shout out to all the competitors. They're all doing a great job. This is a great show, and I can't wait for us to continue.
All right, thank you very much. Give it up one more time, ladies and gentlemen. for Mr. MIT. Now we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will begin the semifinals, the faction draft, and then after that, the grand final. Stay tuned. You're watching the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8, presented by Xbox.
Takahashi Takeda, Jacqueline Briggs, Kung Jin, you are not welcome here.
Sub-Zero, let's talk.
Cassandra, you lead this group, but they do not follow. But until you function as one, you will fall short.
Our village was the epicenter of a fierce battle. A talisman with a center jewel. The Emperor grows desperate, and those caught in the middle pay the price.
If this talisman is what I had suspected to be, we may all pay a price.
Kano talked.
You know Melina's location.
And a whole rebel army.
She has the amulet, but she's got a lot of protection.
You took my throne. Now you wish to steal my means of reclaiming it?
Okay, guys, standard diamond formation. Takeda, you're on point. Jackie, bring up the rear.
What makes you our leader? What is that?
Don't know about you guys, but I'm living the dream.
Earthrealm's fate lies with you.
Rated M for mature.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8 presented by Xbox. It has been a fantastic show so far, and we're almost ready for the first semifinal. But before we continue, we want to remind everybody watching from around the world that they too can compete in Mortal Kombat X. First up, to sign up for the ESL Pro League, simply go to esl.gg/MKX Pro League. The season will begin on May 3rd. The preseason will begin April 19th. The prize pool for the preseason cups, $500. The prize pool for every weekly cup is $1,000 for the online community. We'll have a live broadcast with the top 16 every Wednesday starting on May 6th. If you'd like to support the Mortal Kombat X competitive program, make sure to purchase the Sub-Zero Blue Steel skin. Those proceeds will go to increase the prize pools for different events around the world, and you too can compete in other grassroots tournaments as well. For more information specifically about the Mortal Kombat Cup, make sure to go to mortalkombat.com/who's next. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first semifinal, and our commentators will be Dustin Kane and Tom Brady.
All right, welcome back, guys. I'm now joined by Tom Brady, and we have an incredible match. First semifinals. Who's it going to be?
It's going to be Sonic Fox going up against SoCal's very own Hitbox Tyrant.
All right, these two have played before in the past, different games, obviously.
Correct.
And I don't really know what to say because I'm so ridiculously excited and nervous at the same time. Sonic Fox is an amazing player. He's very strong. Tyrant, a great comeback player, but can he make the comeback if he needs to against Sonic Fox?
Well, they're also both very good at clashing, very aggressive players, but Tyrant has also shown great patience in his other performances in other games as well.
Yes.
And really knows how to win when it really matters in those close matches, regardless of how much life he's down, and that can really come in handy in this tournament.
Oh man, this is like sending your kid off to school for the first time. That's what I feel like right now watching Tyrant.
Correct. And also keep in mind, as we talked about, the ESL Pro League that's going on online, you can also help support that, as you can get the Sub-Zero Blue Steel skin that goes on sale on April 14th. It increases the prize pool for Season 1 finals and supports the International Mortal Kombat X competitive program. And as always, with Mortal Kombat X being the most anticipated fighting game that I can ever remember, don't miss out. It comes out April 14th. Pre-order your copy today.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want, you can actually get the mobile version of the game right now.
Oh, that sounds good. I might download that after this.
I actually have it, and it's pretty freaking good.
All right, so here we have Sonic Fox. Very young, but obviously his accomplishments are much bigger than he is, so to speak. First at Final Round 2014 in both MK9 and Injustice. First at EVO 2014 in MK9. First at EVO 2014 in Injustice. He is known as an extremely high-risk, high-reward playstyle, highly adaptable, maximizes combos, and obviously he's looking to add another first-place finish today.
Absolutely. And on the other side of the table, we have Hitbox Tyrant, 7th at EVO 2012, 1st at SCR 2013, and 2nd at NEC 2013. And he's aggressive and in your face all the time. That's how he plays. He doesn't really have an off button when it comes to offense. He has been getting more patient as the games have gone on from MK9 to Injustice and now MKX, but he's still that aggressive, I'm just going to pin you in the corner and beat the hell out of you. That's what Tyrant does best.
Correct. And both of these characters that they're going to be playing have very strong corner games. And as you guys are watching these two competitors at home, don't forget to make your predictions. Go into the Twitch chat and type !predict, number of points, and the name of the player that you feel will come out the victor.
And I just want to give yet another shout out to everyone viewing from home, viewing from Meltdown London, as well as France. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. The studio audience, you guys have been great. This is the very first MKX tournament, and it's been amazing so far.
Yeah, correct. And, of course, people watching around the world, and you have competitors from around the world. So everyone worldwide has basically a dog in this race, which is why it's so entertaining.
All right, both players are setting up with the admin. We should be going in very soon. Jax versus Aaron Black.
Correct. I saw these guys play earlier, and I have actually played both of them while I was out here. And they're both, heavily predicated on the corner. Both of them use, 50-50 mix-ups. Jack's a little more unsafe than Aaron Black, but in the corner, his damage gets up to 40% a little higher.
Absolutely.
As we saw, Tyrant do earlier when he goes to the match against Tony T. So we're really going to see both of these guys, very aggressive. Jack's normally, as well as Aaron Black, using advantage, to really continue their mix-up. So
the Outworld Cowboy.
The crowd obviously picking a favorite
the
already.
Crowd is loving it, and you couldn't get a better stage than the Destroyed City for these two to slug it out here.
Oh, here we go. Early combo and early breaker. I like that.
Yeah, correct. Tyrant, Sonic Fox scouted that Tyrant likes to use that energy wave, which is advantage on block, but it is high, so he ducks under it and he punishes it.
Getting a trade with the sandball. Nice air ground pound. That's only available in this variation, and a beautiful uppercut from Tyrant.
Yeah, Sonic Fox trying to read that he was going to do another ground stomp, and basically he totally baited that. Oh, when he slides him into the corner, this is going to be trouble. He's got to get out. This is advantage. Wow. Good bait by Sonic Fox there.
Oh, and uses that wake up.
These guys are trading positions left and right here. Neither one of them wants to get caught. Wow.
And that is safe. The EX slide is safe.
The EX slide is safe, but that is not it. Sonic Fox, no punish at a crucial moment there. And Tyrant! Now, both of these two are huge momentum players. So and it's a big, he whiffs a punish opportunity.
That is punishable, yes.
That is punishable. Basically, Aaron Black, while he does have that 50-50, he's got to choose if he wants to make it safe or go for the combo by finishing the string. He's not really able to simultaneously hit or block confirm.
Oh, another nice uppercut. Sonic Fox does have access to X-Ray, so 3 bars. Nice trade.
Correct. And Tyrant, a different approach, starts running away from Sonic Fox, trying to get him impatient and run in and put those 50-50 mix-ups on him, and thus far it's being effective.
Huge combo from Sonic Fox, and now he has Tyrant in the corner. This is very dangerous. Tyrant does not have breaker either. He only has 1 bar to spend if he needs it.
Oh, double lows. You're working that advantage there. Oh, good break by Sonic Fox. That makes it safe. Oh, overhead. Oh, misses the combo. There's Tyrant. Can he close this out? Misses the uppercut. This is huge. Big punish by Sonic Fox. Wow, where's he going to go with this? Is he going to mix him up? And he mixes it up with the overhead, but he doesn't commit. And an uppercut by Tyrant.
That was very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Sonic Fox had the read and he got the hit. Unfortunately, he did the string that did not hit on the second part of that juggle.
But what happens is Sonic Fox had him in the corner. He hit him with the overhead, but he was second-guessing himself, was not sure if it was going to hit. He did not commit to the sand. And as a consequence, Tyrant's able to beat him with the uppercut. And Tyrant, by the way, has the most psychic uppercuts you will ever see.
Yes, he does. You know what else is interesting about these two players? They were not afraid to play each other before their match.
Correct.
Well, obviously, they didn't know they were going to play, but they were just going at it.
Realizing they were in the same part of the bracket, they were still going at it.
They were not afraid. And really good corner pressure, but Tyrant punches his way out of it with that EX uppercut.
Tyrant is not punishing. He gets a dash punch after that, but he's running in maybe for some pressure. And there we see he had the overhead, but now Sonic Fox is no longer going for that the sand trap. Wow, and Tyrant very good right now. Oh. If we would have blocked that, Sonic Fox probably would have been forced to break.
Goes for the full string, and again, going for it again, pushing Tyrant slowly to the corner. Nice overhead low.
Yeah, and that's a good bait by Iron Black. Throws the sand grenade from a safe distance. You jump over it. When you land, you take the 50-50. Got to make sure you're in range.
Tyrant has to break, but he's still, big combo right here.
Big damage, yeah. I don't like that he broke there. He should have given Sonic Fox a chance to see if he confirmed but doesn't confirm. And he catches him with the meter burn throw there.
Oh!
Okay, and this is what Tyrants is known for.
Oh,
here he's got it now.
And a quick answer by Sonic Fox.
Very quick, very quick.
Those are some pretty nasty bullets to make holes that big.
And you have a smiley face there on pseudo smiley face. So good adjustment there by Sonic Fox. And I really don't like how Tyrant did that quick break there. I think that really hurt because he had not been willing to commit to that combo.
Dash punch.
Yeah.
Again, everyone has been getting hit by that slide. It's very unsafe.
Yeah. Indeed it is. But from that particular range, you might run into the overhead as well.
So it is a risky business there.
Yeah. Tyrant has got to start doing something with that overhead. He gets at least minimum 19-23% of that. He's getting nothing for his troubles.
Oh, fortunately for Sonic Fox, that string connected, so the command grab did not.
Yeah, he whips the jump in there, and a big punish there by Sonic Fox. That's probably going to take him all the way to the corner and might actually kill him. And look for Sonic Fox to meter burn here for the kill, and he does.
No, but it doesn't
No
work.
kill.
Again the slide.
That was big though, because if Tyrant could have got out of the corner for that round, that would have been huge. Instead, Sonic Fox keeps him in the corner now.
Very smart from Sonic Fox. Whoa! Cancels early into the ground pound. Smart stuff from Tyrant.
Yes, you're able to jump off of those interactables and actually cancel any airborne attack.
And uses the armor Sonic Fox from the sand, and he's going to use the sword.
Yeah, and this will poison Tyrant a little bit.
Nice blocks. That is safe, though.
That's advantage. Sonic Fox forgot about it already. There we go. And he's got more. Wow, good bait, but that is safe. Sonic Fox, a lot of times when he gets in trouble, starts going for that
nice block. Wow.
That slide, trying to get a knockdown to go for a 50-50. Good pressure there by Tyrant. Oh, very good.
Sonic Fox, for the most part, though, is keeping his cool, and he's blocking most of all of Tyrant's pressure.
Yeah, that was a high. Tyrant could have actually punished that. And that's advantage. That launcher string there is advantage. So Tyrant played blocking, trying to guess that he was going to do a down jab. Oh, and catches him. Sonic Fox, I believe, reading that Tyrant tried to check him with a dash punch there. Instead, he goes overhead.
Nice tech. Sonic Fox is very hard to grab.
Oh, wow. Makes a big mistake there. Thought he was going to hit him with it.
Nice
Both of them,
uppercut.
gets Tyrant out, though. That's not going to convert on the combo. There we go. There we go. Tyrant, a good 19% there. So almost 20% is nice, healthy damage. Oh, this is going to hurt. He did catch it off a jump and look for a little bit over 30% on this combo here.
And the hugest thing about that combo is it carries rather far towards the corner.
Yeah, correct. There's only 28% there. He did a less damaging string. Tyrant is now trying to get out of the corner, trying to punch his way out.
And he's getting pushed right back in.
Tyrant gets out. Oh, neutral jump punch.
And unfortunately, no breaker. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1, Sonic Fox. I do expect Tyrant to answer here, though.
Yes. That's the thing. That is Tyrant. He may lose a few matches in a set, but he will come back. You best believe.
Correct. And both of these guys, they adjust so quickly. So now, just like Sonic Fox found himself down, he adjusted, took the lead. Now we'll see if Tyrant can do the same.
And none of these players want to change variation. They're very comfortable with the character they've chosen for the last couple days. So this is going to be basically it.
Sure, I do.
Yeah, correct. This is going to be, they're going to ride these two variations out throughout the remainder of the set. Here, double load. And you're using the advantage on that. And again, Sonic Fox trying to say safe. That is a hit confirmable 50-50 where he can choose to use his ping or not.
Yeah, you're right. Sonic Fox has not been utilizing that at all.
Oh! The Tyrant's got him in the corner. Big grab there. What's it going to be? Is it going to be the EX slide out?
Nope.
No.
Oh, instead uses the interactable.
Correct. Sonic Fox, very smart. Realizing it's actually advantage on block, even if Tyrant would have blocked it. So very smart there. And he's in the blender right now. Where's he going to go? He neutral jumps. Tyrant's got pressure on him in the corner.
Oh, beautiful uppercut. Unfortunately, now he's in the corner, though.
That's true. But I'll take the round, no matter what, which is ultimately the most important thing. So now he's got, okay, that's safe. Sonic Fox going, armor's out. There we go. Now he's getting some damage now off that EX overhead dash punch.
If you notice, Tyrant's actually a lot more patient now.
A big punish there. Yeah, Jax is not safe. Very good. He has to break. And there's that safe EX slide.
And that is a command through the middle of the strings. Very tricky tick.
And he's got him here in the corner. And Tyrant is probably, at this point, you obviously want to win the round, but you also want to protect your positioning as well. 33%. Great damage there.
Oh, and another one.
Yep.
Box is going to keep him in the corner as we go into the last round of this match.
Gets advantage.
Oh. Smart stuff from Sonic Fox.
He just wants the knockdown. There's the 50-50.
Caltrops. It's the first time we've seen that this match.
Yep, and it's true. And this is going to take extended damage every time Tyrant lands on them. And again, this is almost like poison damage, where he's losing damage over time as long as he's on those.
This pressure right now from Sonic Fox is ridiculous.
Like your new holes.
Wow, 20%. It's going to be tough. He's got to watch out.
Wow, that was smart. Setting the Caltrops. Tyrant did not have that much health to do anything as it was. And then just going in with the slide.
Yep, and so Tyrant basically found himself caught in the corner. Just was not able to guess properly as Sonic Fox was using that barrage of mix-ups there. Sonic Fox made the right decisions. And Tyrant finds himself now in a 3-1 hole. Again, it's 1st to 5, so 3-1.
And he nodded to himself. I think, Tyrant is definitely capable of making adjustments.
Yeah, so 3-1, again, not in an unsurmountable hole here, but he cannot afford to lose this game.
No. But it would be interesting if he did just to come back again. I mean, that is what he does.
That is what he does. He never can. There is EX that does have armor, and that will go to a full combo in the corner. Tyrant breaks. Now Tyrant is stuck with no mobility here.
Oh. Still stuck in the corner. This has been the story of this matchup.
Yep, and he's using that string, again, with an overhead, and that is a safe ender. You can armor out of the last hit, though.
Sonic Fox is doing a great job of mixing up those command grabs. He's caught Tyrant with pretty much every single one.
Tyrant is not setting up a 50-50. He's doing pressure.
Yes.
He's getting Sonic Fox to block, but then he's not setting up his own guessing game. He's just continuing with block pressure. Oh, there we go. He's got advantage there. What does he do off it? Oh, Sonic Fox neutral jumps, yeah. Huge price to pay here in the corner. But he uppercuts his way out.
And you're right. That is actually, he's only done overheads. Sonic Fox has not really had any reason to block low.
Yeah, he's not really done any of those low strings. Not really able to condition his opponent. So now with an uphill battle, yeah, it's going to be tough to condition his opponent now with this kind of an uphill climb.
Still in there though, and then uses the last hit of that string actually travels full screen. That's 3-2.
It's 4-1, I believe, actually.
Was it?
I believe it is 4-1.
Yeah, might be right. So Tyrant now in a very, very precarious situation. He has done this before. He's come back from worse.
And this is smart. No reason to rush into things here. You got a lot on the line here. You need to make some ground here.
And Sonic Fox has all the momentum. Jumping right back in the match would be a bad mistake.
Yeah, to my opinion. And, maybe he realizes now, I've got to start working those 50-50 mix-ups.
Trading.
Yes. Sonic Fox is going to keep throwing those down jabs that he does not want to block.
Oh, there we go.
And is he going to come in and mix him up? No, he's not.
Again.
And again, yeah.
Wow. Tyrant is almost being telegraphed at this point. He's pretty much doing the same pressure. It's obviously not working for him.
That's true. He's in trouble here in the corner. Wow, goes through the interactable, but it does not reach him. The overhead dash punch did not quite connect with Sonic Fox. All right, Tyrant, he's just got to throw it out.
He's got to make it happen. Go for broke or go home. And just getting carried to the corner. This has been the story of this entire match.
Oh, and the big punish there again. Jax is not safe on these things. He doesn't have an option to be safe. Here he goes. Is he going to try to reverse positions on him? No. Caught in that frame trap.
And again, just the command grabs have been winning almost. Oh, they're finally. But it's still a huge battle for Tyrant, and this may be it.
I believe that is. And Sonic Fox. Wow.
Sonic Fox is going to take it. Ooh, an X-ray. This is my favorite X-ray.
Yeah. And it's got Jax's name on it, literally.
Whoever you're fighting. All right. Wow, Sonic Fox looking extremely impressive. You know, at the start of those sets, what happened was it was very back and forth. They were trading. Tyrant was getting good trades. He was putting him in the corner as well. As soon as Sonic Fox realized that all of those mix-ups coming for Tyrant were basically the same, he just completely read him, and he just put him on the ground in command grabs, and he just kept him in the corner.
Yeah, I just basically feel like when they were in that exchange, poking around in the neutral game, that Tyrant would just do advantage, down poke, advantage, down poke. And there was a point where Sonic Fox stopped, trying to hit buttons, and Tyrant again kept going with the same down poke, never really went for a low or overhead mix-up basically in almost any situation, while Sonic Fox was just working those lows, working those overheads. And no matter how good your defense is, persistence wears down resistance, can't block forever, and Sonic Fox was able to get through.
All right, well, let's go ahead and see how Sonic Fox felt about that. Josh?
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Congratulations, Sonic Fox. You are going to the finals. Guaranteed to take home at least $1,500. First place prize, $7,500. How do you feel?
Look, I'm ready, man. Look, send any challenge at me. I'm ready.
Well, a lot of the players that are still in the tournament are watching backstage and seeing if they can beat this outlaw variation for Aaron Black. But first of all, this tick throw, this impeccable timing with this throw. Tell me, when did you first figure this out?
So, I mean, it just makes sense. He's because after when they first showed him off, he had a command throw. So it makes sense as a person who has a command throw. He has throws, like his command throw, you can chain it into combos and throws. So I realized that sometimes, in playing footsies as Aaron Black, sometimes I can only do the overhead option. So to mix that up, I'll maybe do overhead into the throw and keep you on your feet. And then if you try to jump, maybe I can catch you with the low and shoot you back and get you from closer to the corner.
And in the corners where you were dominating and will continue to probably dominate the players that we're going to see in this tournament, your corner play with Aaron Black is fantastic, but especially this combo break and the huge amount of damage you're able to deal.
So pretty much I realized that Aaron Black really has one of the best ways to corner carry you all the way across the screen. So that's exactly what he wants, because the way his set play works, or his 50-50s, is that he has to get the knockdown first, but they're most amazing in the corner. And what I kept doing to Tyrant was playing footsies with him, catching his jump in and getting trip guards. And then after I got the hit, I would do anything in my power to get him all the way to the corner. And that's where I get to actually start playing with him. Okay, and if you run out of meter in this game, you can't wake up. So because I knew he was out of meter because I kept making him use combo breakers, now it's Party City, as Tom would say.
Definitely Party City for you, at least in the corner. But when you're up against Tyrant, especially with those caltrops down below and also the poison, the tick damage that's happening, how important is that to the play style that you have with Aaron Black?
That's extremely important because it allows me to zone, and I almost if I'm in the right spot, it can actually guarantee me the win, because those little, I call them taxes, I never actually knew the real name. When you throw them out, they can actually kill you over time if you keep stepping in them. He had in his outlaw variation, he can put in a sword, impale you with a sword and break it, dealing damage over time. but it doesn't kill you. The traps will, however. So what I like to do is that when I notice he has no meter, I'll throw down the traps, and because he has no meter and can't wake up, he has to forcefully block that. But that does damage over time. So I can take away like 20% of chip damage just for him being on top of the traps, pressuring him.
Can anybody stop you? Is going to be the question that a lot of people are thinking here for the rest of this tournament. Congratulations. We'll see you in the finals. We're going to get ready for the next semifinal match. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8 presented by Xbox. Stay
tuned. For some, it is difficult to rise, to stand above the rest, to conquer as a true warrior. But not for those who share the bloodlines of champions.
Ready? As always.
What's your update from Colonel Flag?
He said, "Why are you bothering me?" And I said, "Because my ex-wife is a pain in the..."
Prisoner transfer will be here in 20.
Oh, now she trusts me to babysit.
Well, if they don't kill us, my mother will.
Here's Johnny.
Hey, welcome back to the ESL Mortal Kombat 8, X Fatal 8, presented by Xbox. I'm Ultra David.
And I'm Brian Compton.
And we're most of the way through the tournament now. That was one semifinal. We have one other to go. That is going to be between Perfect Legend and MIT.
Absolutely. And of course, they're already guaranteed the 500. They're playing for to be guaranteed 1,500 and a chance at the 7,500. MIT, I mean, definitely looked really solid in his last match.
He did.
It was a pretty dominant victory. His pressure was exceptional. His footsies were excellent.
Yeah. And he was up against a really strong competitor.
Absolutely.
And Forever King. You know, when we were looking at the brackets beforehand, it was not clear to us which one of those two was going to come out on top of that match. That seemed like it was really tough to call.
Absolutely, yeah. We did have some arguments over who might take that.
Yeah.
And I definitely didn't think it would be, I believe it was 5-1. I didn't think it would be 5-1.
Yeah, exactly.
So this should be a great match. Should be super competitive. Don't forget, guys, in the Twitch chat, you can use your predict points to predict who's going to win, and you do get a really cool prize if you win, and it's totally free, so just do it. And it's !predict points, and then your player name, or the player name of, I imagine, who you want to win.
I would think so. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you mentioned it. It was a 5-1 for MIT, and Perfect Legend beat Reinhardt in what I think was probably the closest set so far. Actually.
That match was so hyped.
I think that was a good one. Yeah,
the whole crowd was on their toes. It was amazing.
I can tell you this: Perfect Legend was he would rather have fought Kung Jin rather than the Scorpion that he's going to be facing right now.
I would agree.
I mean, we were talking about it a little bit. He said he thought that so far it doesn't seem like Scorpion really loses any matchups. It's hard to zone him out. He has good normals. He has good speed, good mix-ups, and he's not feeling. He's always feeling confident, but he would have been more confident if it had been the other way.
Absolutely. And Scorpion can really match his mobility.
Yeah.
Especially the way MIT plays. He's all over the screen.
All over the place.
And so is PL. So this should be super exciting. So go ahead and get those predictions in right now, guys, in the Twitch chat. Also, follow us on Twitter at ESL Mortal Kombat and at NetherRealm to stay up to date. Sign up for the ESL Pro League at esl.gg/MKX Pro League.
And don't forget to check out MKX on mobile.
I don't believe it's at Android yet, but I'm eagerly awaiting the release.
And also that Sub-Zero Blue Steel skin goes on sale April 14th. That'll actually increase the prize pool for Season 1 finals. It supports the scene, it supports the competitive program, so get it in while you can. Looks like the players are getting set up there. Perfect Legend trying to settle himself down a little bit.
Going in. Here we go.
Common starter for him right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and here's MIT already starting to, we're trying to make things happen. Of course, the goal for Perfect Legend is to not let that stuff get started by instead having his own offense, instead having his own pressure.
Right, so he doesn't have to deal with the, guessing on that 50-50.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. You see how it takes away his stamina bar up there when he does that.
Right.
When he does the fake teleport. Okay, here's Carl now, trying to get the corner for himself. Oh, anti-air.
I want to say that was a really good read.
Isn't that a big button? Button is huge.
Oh,
back two.
In the corner, what's the mix-up?
Just harassment. Okay, comes in for grab.
Very good option.
See what MIT can get. Just playing patiently. He's looking for Carl to jump. Oh, and he had it exactly right. He was looking for something to punish.
And then DL gave it to him. So kind of just waited for him to hang himself there.
Yeah, right. Very smart. Oh, PL tried to zone or set something up with the hat, but no. That teleport has really been a thorn in his side so far. It probably will be.
Absolutely.
Okay, comes in for grab. Woody.
Great blocks by MIT there.
Yeah, some patience.
Absolutely.
Getting out a nice little series for himself here. Oh, right into the corner, that throw. There's a bar. There's a bar on Perfect Legend's side. Okay, here he just jumps in. Maybe the threat of that spin allowed him to jump. Common thing.
Up. That's rare.
Well, MIT knows he can get out of the corner. I mean, he still has options there. Oh, spin!
Absolutely, yeah. He's not too worried about dealing with that corner pressure. So.
Okay, whip punish. Oh, is it going to be enough? It is.
That was sick.
Okay, tried to get the down one. Trying to set up some pressure here as well for Legend. Yeah, nice little punish on the whip.
Some damage right here, push him into the corner.
Into the corner, yeah, but again, I don't know how much that matters.
Well, I mean, he could try to bait and read the teleport.
Sure.
Just like he did right there.
You're right. Okay, so forced MIT to spend a couple of bars. Oh, spin! All right, good damage. Maybe one series away here for Carl.
Oh, my God.
Into the corner, he gets the grab. Is that enough? All right, game one is going to go to Perfect Legend. Ooh, brutality.
I wonder if they're actually doing these on purpose or if they're happening by accident.
I don't know.
Because every character, it's like kind of a random,
Yeah, each one has these series of requirements.
Right.
They're kind of out of the blue.
Yeah, I believe there's actually 5 of them, so 2 brutalities per character and then 1 per variation.
Okay.
So he went for that overhit again. He did use that as a starter against Ryan Hart, and it worked, but not this time.
A lot of each other out.
Yeah, a lot of respect here.
Yeah. 2 characters who can play very, very quickly, but they're both playing a little slowly here on the setup.
MIT is actually playing very differently than he did against Forever King.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, not quite as crazy.
Shows that he's a very smart player. He knows how to deal with this matchup.
Yeah, look, he has great footsies. He has great patience.
He does talk about that all the time.
He does, yeah.
and I can't argue with him.
No, yeah.
That was the first load, that slide that he went for.
All right, yeah.
He expand. Closer to the corner. But jumps over.
Starting things off into the corner now. 2 bars for Scorpion. Ooh! Nice. Gonna get the corner again if he wants. Yeah, he does.
He does. Goes for the low overhead. Good block by PL there.
I love that mid-range game. Oh!
That's all it takes.
And after that low kick, Perfect Legend has had quite a few EX spins. Just to sort of take control. He understands what MIT wants to do is just harass with it, but he's not letting that happen.
Yeah, when he has meter, MIT really has to respect that.
Oh,
wow.
It still worked. He tried to whip punish. It was still there.
I don't think I've seen MIT tech a throw yet. NPL's been using throws quite a bit, and there we go.
Yeah, he might have had the same understanding that you just did. It's been working. Why not?
Right, exactly. Seeing that pattern.
So no more running for Scorpion. Okay. All right, Scorp.
Nice damage here.
Corner here. Okay, he gets his own grab. Switching the mix-ups around a little bit.
Oh, that is so punishable. Makes him break. Loses 2 bars of meter and his entire stamina gauge.
Yeah, I think that's difficult to punish for some characters, but EX spin for Kung Lao is really easy.
Absolutely.
Okay, MIT has the corner. 1 bar for Perfect Legend.
The low overhead again.
Ooh.
Oh, and then he...
Didn't get it. One more mix-up. Where's he going?
EX Spear!
In the EX Spear, which is safe.
That was so sick. Really smart stuff by MIT right there. He knew that would kill.
Yeah.
Final round, fight.
Had to whiff punish a little bit too far.
All right. Little pressure from PL here. A lot of jumping. Oh, that dive kick.
It's definitely both of their game.
Absolutely.
They can both do that. Privilege trying to get the corner again. Has a couple of bars just in case. I don't think he's going to spend it on this.
Jumped out and got the jumping punch.
Ooh!
Close it up. What a read.
Oh! There it is again. Carl not afraid to bring it out a couple of times. Carl, jump back kick. Yeah, I really like the mobility right now from MIT. He's staying away from Carl's attack angles.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. The duck under consistently underneath the jump.
Definitely knows this matchup. He's probably thought about it quite a bit over the last couple of days.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, gets the overhead.
Okay.
Push him in the corner. Nice damage right there.
Still 2 bars for Scorpion. Okay. Oh, he spent it though. Oh! Oh, he gets away. What can he set up here? Oh, okay. He burns stamina.
And we're gonna see that fatality again.
You can stand it.
Yeah, a lot of them they're pretty good, man.
There's some pretty brutal ones this time around.
They're definitely pretty brutal, and I think what gets me is the sound effects.
Yeah, the sound effects. Yeah,
especially in this studio with the nice speakers and stereo, like you can feel it in your chest. Alrighty, back to the character select screen. I wonder if we're going to see any variation change.
Oh, okay.
He is changing variations, going to Inferno.
Right. So in Ninjutsu, he has those big normals, the back two, the forward
swords,
two, the swords. Exactly right. Yeah, but not in this one.
No, he does not. He does have I can't remember the name of the move, but he has a move where he can essentially light himself on fire, and as he applies pressure, it does continuous damage to the opponent blocking. And of course, if you combo, it's increased damage. Starts off with that hat again.
Yeah. This is the one where he can call minions from above and below.
I do not believe so.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so then
I
was getting them mixed up. So this is the really zone heavy spot.
Yeah, you're thinking of Hellfire.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, here's Kung Lao. Into the corner now. Unsafe. Yep. Of course, gets the punish. Ooh, that's a low. Keeps it up.
Such a cool reset.
It is for sure. Ooh! Wow, look at that. 40%
damage.
18 hits. Really even thinks of, oh, great whiff punish.
Yeah, PL just waiting for him to press a button, and he had it loaded.
Oh, make it big.
Blows it up.
I already showed he can make it big.
Yep.
We'll see if he can do it here. Ooh. Is it going to be enough? Wow, it is!
Oh my gosh! Oh man, finishes it with the jump kick for the round.
Oh, great read.
What a read by PL.
And he keeps it up too, into the corner now. Overhead low.
Oh, that's teleport.
Man, he really makes the damage count in this variation.
Yeah. Gotta go for the low overhead there. PL wasn't having any of it. Gets the jumping punch.
Yeah, another big opportunity.
Here we go. What's the setup?
Yeah, 2 bars.
Smart by PL there.
Right. I mean, look, he already had the corner.
Right.
So run is not going to be that much of an issue. Okay, nice keep up. Drops the rest. I mean, already he's at a percentage where if he gets hit again, he could lose.
Here we go. We might see it right here. It's going to be enough. It's going to do it.
If he hits the combo, it should be. Wow. MIT. So that's really the power of switching variations.
Absolutely. We got to see a great illustration right there.
Right. Like, do you want the ability to play footsies as you can in Ninjutsu, or do you want the ability to get that extra damage?
Right.
And you can see how important the extra damage was.
And of course, it forces PL to have to adapt to a totally new playstyle.
Right. Right.
And MIT is taking full advantage. That honestly looked pretty convincing.
Yeah. Look, it sort of necessitates using Breaker for Perfect Legend.
Yes.
In which case, Perfect Legend doesn't have either for EX spin, which is very important for him.
Yeah, which was very effective in the first match.
Right.
And the second match.
Right. So this change of variation has really mixed things up.
That's smart stuff by MIT, and we'll see if TL will adapt, I'm sure. But he has some tricks up his sleeve. Pressure by TL.
Okay, yep, still in there. Scorpion being very evasive. Oh, right in through, and then he drops the rest. Well, it's a big opportunity.
He really needed that opportunity. For
yeah,
damage.
I think
and
so.
then he put him in the corner.
Especially against the, what MIT's already shown he can do with Scorpion.
Right.
You got to make all your opportunities count.
Especially in a single limb.
That's low.
There we go. Is this gonna do it? This might finish it.
Spear. Yep. Oh, not quite. Hold on. Perfect Legend's not out of this round yet.
Done.
Oh, neutral jump. Can he steal it? No, not quite.
Oh, man.
Went in a little too hard. I love that speed, though. There are those moments when PL can really just turn it on.
Absolutely. What a clutch reaction, too. He just saw the opportunity, he went for it.
Yeah.
Here we go. We should see some damage here. Oh, with the interactable.
Ooh. Oh, there's another interactable. Yep, you can just hang up there.
Yeah. I've seen people hang up there for a really long time, too.
I don't know. I don't know if it's indefinite, but I've seen it for a long time.
Yeah, so I don't know. I've got to deal with the quarter mix-ups there.
Oh, hit the neutral
nice.
jump. So that adaptation of bringing the neutral jump a lot more has really made the difference in the last couple rounds.
That was an impressive round by Perfect Legend.
Yeah, it's part of why he won that round, and it's why he had the chance at the comeback in the previous one. Okay.
Here we go. For some damage.
Let's see if we can get that to that 40.
Oh, nice block.
Runs all the way up. Gets the grab. Into the corner still? Yeah, Perfect Legend is there.
Has none of that. Just jumps out, jumping punch for free.
Look at all that meter on Scorpion's side.
Oh, yeah, he is a full bar. The EX teleport.
Wow, look at this.
Man.
Ooh, 42. And then, so no breaker on Carl's side now. Not going to get it. Has meter for EX, though.
Good block by MIT.
Backing off.
Not having any of it. Oh,
okay. Perfect Legend really trying to come in now. He does not want to let MIT go.
I thought he was going to get that conversion. It looked pretty good.
Oh! Oh, that was... He wanted to wake up X-Ray. Didn't work.
Wake up X-Ray.
But look, he takes it anyway. So that switch, that variation switch. He was down 2-0. Now he's evened it up. 2-2.
Although, obviously, it is a first to 5, so PL has plenty of time to adapt. We've already seen it a few times throughout the tournament.
Right.
It's a long road. First to 5's a long road.
Yeah.
Especially for phenomenal players like these guys.
Yeah, there's plenty of time to adapt and then counter-adapt and then bring in a third.
Yeah. It's actually really cool to watch.
That overhead low.
That throw puts him so far away.
Yeah, imagine MIT just trying to set things up for himself. Hasn't been able to do that so far.
Pressure for PL. Oh, that's nice. Whip throw. MIT gets a jump over.
Okay,
Nice
there's the tech.
Finally.
We haven't seen too many of those.
Yeah.
Okay, comes right in with the EX spin. Oh, is he still trapped? That was pretty nice. Right into the corner.
Smart stuff by MIT. Puts him in the corner with the throw.
Oh, that was a waste of the EX, unfortunately, there for Carl.
Yeah. Worth the shot.
Okay, right into the corner. Oh, punish! Big chance.
Oh, he missed it! I don't know if...
oh, here's another chance. He didn't get the whiff punish in time. Had another chance for the whiff punish. Didn't take it.
Overhead to the ground.
Oh!
Who does that?
Point blank?
Just raw. That was risky.
Yeah, I wonder if that was even intentional.
You know, MIT does throw out some risky stuff, man.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And I mean, PL knows what to expect, and that's literally the last thing you expect. He's finally starting to use the zoning tools, which we haven't seen much of.
Right. Yeah. I imagine it's not that easy to do against the way Perfect Legend moves around the screen.
Probably very true. PL just.
Okay, whip punish
here we go.
opportunity. He's been going with that overhead.
We're gonna see some damage here. That goes for the throw.
Yeah, keeps the bar throws out of the corner too.
Yeah.
Oh, great timing on the teleport. That it? Oh, yes.
That's going to do it.
This is very close. You know, we expected this to be the closest match that we've seen so far.
That is exactly what you said coming into this. And so
Been
far,
living up.
it's 2-2 and 1 on each. I mean, you're dead on.
Okay, yeah, there's the
sick.
zoning you mentioned. But what can you do against that slow buzzsaw?
Oh, that's so tricky. Yeah.
Oh, meaty!
Delayed wake up there. Nice tech.
Yeah, great read on that.
So it's now we're starting to see MIT teching the throw, seeing him coming.
Ooh, I love that conversion!
There we go.
Oh!
Just cross spear! How does he get away with it?
Not even EX. Oh, missed it! So Carl gets another chance.
Oh, loses the air-to-air. No conversion to the combo, but corner pressure all day.
Yeah, double
there
overhead. Great block.
Yeah. Great block, good punish. Forces PL to break. Oh, man.
At this point, he has to... Well, it's not going to work. I was going to say, he would have to have taken off the breaker that Scorpion had down there, but that didn't even come up. No. So 3 in a row now with this variation.
I was just about to say that. It was 2-0 PL. It is now 3-2 MIT.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's what we came here to see. And again, the winner of this is, taking home some nice coin.
Yeah, getting into grand finals. That's what they're trying to do. Trying to place Sonic Fox.
Starts off with that overhead again. Looks like treated.
Okay, runs in.
Oh, nice.
Okay, great corner combo.
Feels like, look, I can do some damage too, man.
Well, just go with... I love how he mixes that up. Overhead, or low. You can stick it in anywhere.
Yeah, he does that quite a bit too. Like he
yeah,
tries
very
to
effective.
Condition you.
I think that's the name of Perfect Legends game.
Yeah.
Condition you.
Oh man. Really making a lot of nice conversions here. Getting a lot
tried
of damage.
To jump out.
Yeah.
Round 2.
So Perfect Legends starts off with the corner.
He's trying to push his way out.
Yeah, I like the idea of getting some space. All right. Gonna get out of the corner here. Unless you teleport.
It really kind of seems like neither one of them are concerned with the corners too much.
Yeah, sort of does.
Because they have so much mobility, they can kind of get out for free. So. Oh man. Oh, that was such a good teleport. They are all over the place.
Yeah, both trying to be as mobile as they can.
Oh wow.
That was really nice conversion.
Yeah, he got as much damage off that as he could.
Right, it seemed like it. Okay, here's the corner. See if this counts. And really not too much out of it. You can see how much he's respecting the teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is finally. Oh, no! Okay, breaks.
That was huge for MIT.
Oh, anti-air. Oh. Into the corner.
Drops the combo.
Wow,
Oh,
wake up
man.
jump kick. And it was exactly what he was looking for. It was a throw, and he got the hit on it.
This is craziness, right? These guys are everywhere. It's awesome.
Okay, again the corner. There's a setup.
Oh, and then he goes for
overhead. Oh, it was still there.
That was sick. That's a pretty cool overhead low setup there.
Yeah, sure. All right, right out.
Mad damage, gets the meaty. And again.
Yeah, if there's no meter on Perfect Legend's side, then you can really pressure him. Again, wake-ups are not invincible.
Yeah, so I mean, in my experience, like almost all the characters in this game so far, it seems like without meter, they have a tough time waking up.
Yeah, ass out. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, is this going to be it?
That's definitely it.
So much damage.
Wow.
And 4 straight now.
4 straight matches. So, genius variation choice.
It really is, yeah.
And PL kind of struggling to adapt right now. Obviously, never count him out.
No, yeah, we'll see if he takes a little bit of time here to think about it. But I really do like that variation choice because, you know, that mid-range sort of footsie game doesn't seem quite as important in this matchup that he would have if he had those swords.
Correct.
Instead, it seems so important to make sure that those opportunities that he does make, that he deals a ton of damage.
Right. And I don't think he's really dropped any combos so far. He's really taking advantage of the opportunities that he's had.
Oh, wow, okay.
Double teleport, what's up? The MIT special.
Oh, tried to go in a little bit too hard there, Perfect Legend. And he's going to pay for it.
Absolutely.
You know, I think this is a great variation choice against the player, too, because Carl likes to make those big risks. Wow, just like that.
Wow.
No, that's his style.
On cue.
Yeah, that's his style. So to make him pay when he does those things is very effective.
Oh, caught him out of the teleport. And he's going to get some big damage off it. right, what's the
Standing
setup?
reset.
Oh, that was really smart by PL there. So just like we were saying, he had the meter, he spent it, and it paid off.
Right.
On wake up.
Oh, jump kick this
wow.
time rather than jump punch. Nice read, nice read.
So maybe we're seeing some adaptation here.
Oh,
wow.
still worked. Even with the teleport, MIT had the read, but just didn't work.
Gets the overhead, pops him back up for the combo.
Yeah, that's exactly where Now wants to be. Great jump. Perfect timing to
Nice.
do it. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't bring that out too often, but
Really smart, because it is a super punishable
Right.
block.
full meter on Scorpion's side. So he can take off a huge amount of life.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we see an X-ray from MIT, but as I'm saying that, he's probably going to throw one out.
Oh, it doesn't get a chance! So
Nope.
Perfect Legend takes the game 4-3.
That's how fast the pace of this match is right now. MIT obviously knew that he was close to death, full
Right.
bar meter, and didn't get to spend any of it. Man, this is so hype. 3-3 now. What a battle. Good
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, start off for Perfect Legend. Got the first hit. Very important. Yeah, because you have that. Unfortunately, it means you can't run in. You break.
Oh, there
big
we go.
chance.
Yep. He's going to need some damage now.
He's going to lose 40% of his life.
For one dive.
Yeah, look at that.
Down 2 infinite.
Oh, I actually tried to get away. Yeah, look at that.
That was 3 dive kicks in a row. Just to get in. Smart stuff. Push him to the corner. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it
nice
worked. This
anti-air.
is exactly where Perfect Legend wants to be.
The double overhead. Oh, what
Okay.
a read. Gale definitely saw that coming.
He just doesn't have the damage output, though. You know, he needs more opportunities than this version of Scorpion does. Wow, out of the air.
Oh, man, that was sick.
Oh!
Here we go. What's the setup?
Oh! That's
what a read!
Match point now for MIT.
What a read by MIT. And now he's in match point. Oh, good spin.
Great spin, yeah. Wow, he bet a lot on that.
Yeah, he did, and it paid off. What an intense match. Again.
There's the low.
Oh, reads it. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the pain.
And after this, it's really just going to be one more situation. Oh, that was safe again. You can just bring it out.
Yeah, why not? And then he immediately won the air-to-air.
Oh, this is dangerous territory right now for Perfect Legend.
No
he can't
punish.
get hit.
Oh!
He has to make sure he closes it out.
Absolutely. Now what's the setup?
Needs something else.
That works.
Oh!
Converts, no conversion.
Not quite there.
Oh, this is, MIT's got a lot of work to do, but all it takes is one combo.
He just needs one hit right now. Okay,
Nice anti-air.
Carl just needs one hit as well.
Oh my God!
Is he not going to get it? Is he not going to get it?
This is it.
That's it!
MIT defeats the EVO champion. Perfect Legend.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd. They're into it.
They are going nuts.
MIT takes it. And he makes it into grand finals. So he will play against Sonic Fox.
Yes.
Grand finals.
That was so intense. I'm like,
I love that variation switch. I really feel like that was what did it.
Yeah,
You know,
really
you
smart
could
stuff.
really see the advantages of that variation.
Absolutely. He got 2-0'd. He got dominated.
Yeah.
And he loves that ninjutsu variation, so obviously he's loyal to it. But you see how strong different variations can be against, like you said, not even necessarily the character, but the player.
Right.
So very true. Man, that was intense.
Yeah, it gives you the ability to play, most of the same stuff, but you have these additional extra options that can really change the game.
Definitely.
Really make it in your favor. So I think Josh is ready for the interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, Malik MIT Terry is going to the finals. You're guaranteed at least $1,500. $7,500 will be awarded to first place, and you're going to face Sonic Fox. How do you feel?
I'm feeling great. I had a lot of nerves and anxiety, but it feels good to get the win and get in the grand finals.
Well, we continue to see some great play from Scorpion and also a variation switch. But first, let's talk about those teleports and how well you were able to read Kung Lao, trying to push in, trying to get close, but keeping your distance as well.
Kung Lao's teleport game is, I haven't really fought Kung Lao at all, so it was something new for me. So I decided, let's go teleport for teleport. So he does one. You mean I'll do one too, and we'll see what happens.
We'll see where we all end up after teleporting everywhere. The mix-ups, though, and the continual harassment, the continual mix-ups you were pressing over and over again with the first variation. What was starting to stick with those?
I decided, because I know in this game without meter you can't really wake up. So I decided, let's keep pushing the pressure and stuff. Maybe try to bait out the EX wake up, get a combo punish and stuff like that. Try to jump in here and there. I know Kung Lao's anti-airs are very good, but I decided, let's test them out, see if he anti-airs me or not.
Now, we did see a variation change happen where you switched to Inferno. How key was it for you to switch this variation to get this win?
At first, I thought it might have been a bad idea because Kung Lao is very mobile. But what I was thinking about was Inferno, he gets a boatload of damage because he can do his teleport, then he can do a minion, then he can do a spear, all in the same combo. It only takes one bar, get like 42% to a vortex setup, and then you can go from there.
All right, folks, give it up for MIT one more time, going to the finals. Up next will be the faction draft, and then the grand finals for the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8 tournament presented by Xbox. Stay tuned.
You no longer hold sway over me. You will bathe in hellfire. I was forged in it.
Hanzo Asashi, better known as Scorpion, is an iconic character in the Mortal Kombat series. In Mortal Kombat X, Scorpion utilizes 3 variations to vanquish all that stand in his way.
Flashurai Ryu.
First up, the Rushdown variation, Ninjutsu. This variation is great for mid-range combat and long juggles, as the dual Ninjato swords increase the range of normal attacks and threaten your opponent with lightning-fast overhead blows.
A cage cannot contain it. You will fall by my hand.
In the Hellfire variation, Scorpion's unblockable special move returns. Launch fireball projectiles that can be dash canceled to trick your opponents and end combos. Scorpion's move, Flame Aura, burns enemies at close range over time and can be enhanced to recapture airborne combatants, setting up deadly mix-ups.
Your fate is sealed, sorcerer.
The Inferno variation allows Scorpion to summon 3 different minion attacks to zone out or lock down opponents. Some enhanced versions will do additional damage, while others will extend your combos. No matter which variation you choose, Scorpion has many tools to evade and ambush his opponents. His combo strings Eternal Vengeance and Torment are great combo starters that chain into spears and teleports, leading into high damage combos. Remember to be mindful of your surroundings. Scorpion's mobility is unparalleled, and he can position himself in the environment for excellent damage-dealing opportunities. With even more practice, you can unleash the fury of Scorpion with this high damage-dealing combo. An X-ray finisher. And nothing celebrates a victory better than a fatality. Enjoy the hellish damage you can deal with Scorpion. Thanks for watching the Mortal Kombat X Combat Class.
Scorpion wins.
This is the Mortal Kombat Faction War. You will now join one of 5 factions comprised of Mortal Kombat X players from around the world in a persistent online battle for Earth-realm supremacy. By simply playing Mortal Kombat X, you contribute points to your faction. After each war, the faction with the highest score is crowned Faction Champion, earning rewards for all of its members.
Faction kill.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8 presented by Xbox. It is time for the faction draft. Now, how this is going to work is that each faction will be represented by 1 or 2 members of our commentary team. They will announce which of our Fatal 8 players will represent their respective factions in Season 1 of the ESL Mortal Kombat X Pro League. It is my pleasure to introduce the representatives of our first faction, the Lin Kuei, Jake Mustard Neal, and MK Tom Brady.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for the faction draft. I am super stoked to be chosen to represent the Lin Kuei alongside the Grandmaster of Sub-Zero himself, Tom Brady. So you guys might be aware, but the Lin Kuei have a code, and that code is loyalty, secrecy, and efficiency. And the 2 people that will be joining us will learn all about that, I very much hope. I'm so happy. The first guy I would like to join us is none other than my brother, Ketchup, Ryan Neal. Please join us. Yes! You have no idea how hype I am for this. Sorry. Oh, snap! Wait. Hold that. No, you just need to hold it. Right, now. Cool, so while he puts that on, I would like to say the next guy that will be joining us, we are very lucky to have none other than the prodigal son himself, Ryan Hart. Can you join us, please? I'm sure his long career of fighting games will join very well with us here. How cool are these? How cool are these? Very nice. Sweet. Thanks very much, guys. And now moving on, representing the Black Dragon will be Tyler Lansdowne and Ultra David.
Hello, friends. Ultra Dave and I here, we are here to represent the Black Dragon. Black Dragon is all about evil. So they picked the 2 most evil people in the world to represent them.
What's more evil than a lawyer?
This guy, right? So we'd like to draft someone today. He's our first draft pick. Forever King. Because there is nothing more evil than counterpicking to win. Hashtag Black Dragon.
There you go.
Up next, we have my friend Dustin Kane representing the White Lotus.
It is my honor to represent Earthrealm's Defenders, the White Lotus. And to join me in my fold is Razor's very own Perfect Legend. Come on down, Perfect Legend. Multiple EVO champion, also has many other top 8s. Congratulations on your robe. Yes. Dang, we got that velvet. That is actually polar bear skin. It is the only one that's polar bear skin. Dang. It also doubles as a great bathrobe. All right. Representing the Brotherhood of Shadow is none other than EGP's own Brian Compton.
I love you guys. It's an honor to represent the Brotherhood of the Shadows. We're also quite evil. So my first draft pick is actually the nicest guy I've ever met. The combo machine, Tony T. And they're kind of purple, it's hot. There we go. Yeah. All right, and our next draft pick, our grand finalist today, from Sin City, MIT. We will destroy the Earth Realm. Coming up next, representing Special Forces, Clutch, Mr. Joshua Gray.
I'm very, very proud to represent the Special Forces because America. I need to run for office. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome the first player that will represent the Special Forces. He is Elijah Tyrant Williamson. Hitbox Tyrant will continue to represent Team Jax throughout Season 1. Looking forward to that. And also joining him, ladies and gentlemen, going to the finals, Dominic, CR Sonic Fox, McLeod.
You're not ready for the special ops. You're just not ready.
It's a pleasure to have you, Sonic Fox, and best of luck in the finals. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the faction draft. Make sure to join your favorite faction when the game goes live on Tuesday. And now, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, MIT versus Sonic Fox in the finals. Stay tuned. Get hype. You are watching the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8 presented by Xbox.
I've long regretted losing our comrades' souls to Netherrealm's evil. Kung Lao, Liu Kang, they were like sons. You do not deserve to rejoin us.
I serve Shinnok and the Netherrealm.
You are surrounded. What will you do?
My father always spoke highly of you, Sub-Zero. He wants to talk.
Talking. Always his first choice.
Okay, let's try pummeling.
More visions, Raiden? Do you still see the future?
Takeda, Jacqueline Briggs, Kung Jin, you are not welcome here.
Sub-Zero, let's talk.
Cassandra, you lead this group, but they do not follow. But until you function as one, you will fall short.
Our village was the epicenter of a fierce battle. A talisman with a center jewel. The Emperor grows desperate, and those caught in the middle pay the price.
If this talisman is what I suspect it to be, we may all pay a price.
Kano talked.
You know Melina's location.
And a whole rebel army.
She has the amulet, but she's got a lot of protection.
You took my throne. Now you wish to steal my means of reclaiming it?
Okay, guys, standard diamond formation. Takeda, you're on point. Jackie, bring up the rear.
What makes you our leader? What is that?
Don't know about you guys, but I'm living the dream.
Earthrealm's fate lies with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8, presented by Xbox Finals. Introducing our first player, dominating using that Aaron Black, playing in the blue corner. He is Dominic C.R. Sonic Fox McLean. And introducing his opponent, playing in the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, Malik M.I.T. Terry. Gentlemen, this will be a 1st to 5 series. The prize for first place, $7,500. In the spirit of Mortal Kombat X, you have prepared an introduction here for this audience in SoCal. Sonic Fox, let's start with you. He has to get in style and get in form. Give him a second. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
You Brotherhood of Shadow filth, how do you expect to even win against the Special Forces?
You fool! We will destroy Earth and take over everything. Your puny missiles and guns cannot stop the Brotherhood of Shadow.
Oh, yeah? And how many times have you tried that, and how many times have you failed?
Gentlemen, to your stations, good luck, and have fun. Get hyped, ladies and gentlemen. $7,500 is on the line today. We crown a champion of the Fatal 8. Let's get started.
And we're back with the ESL Mortal Kombat X Fatal 8 presented by Xbox. This is a classic story of East Coast versus West Coast. This has been a storied rivalry pretty much since MK started in MK9. With that, I mean, it's always been who's better, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. And I'm tired of it. Let's find out. Let's find out who's better right now, early before the game's even out.
Yeah, right.
West Coast or East Coast? Who wants the West Coast to win? Yeah? Makes sense. We're in the West Coast. Anyone for East Coast? Sonic Fox. Yeah. All right. Hey. It's okay.
I definitely heard his brother.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to have Aaron Black versus Scorpion. This is a really interesting matchup. I don't actually think these two played at all
while practicing. I think this is the first time, maybe, at least with these variations.
I saw him run some sets, but
you're lying. Anyways.
You got to assume there's probably a little bit of sandbagging and maybe some mind games going on when you play casuals before a tournament, so especially for this much money.
This is going to be interesting because Aaron Black still has to deal with the teleport of Scorpion.
Correct.
And he can also change position and go neutral. And Aaron Black's strings, if he does happen to read that, his strings are extremely long. And that's going to be a very easy punish from Link. On the flip side, I think Aaron Black is one of the few characters that can keep Scorpion in the corner.
We shall see. I mean, that's probably what the game's going to come down to. I mean, that's exactly what Sonic Fox wants to do. He wants to push him to the corner, just make him play the guessing game all day.
Yeah, meanwhile, Malik, he doesn't care if they're in a corner or not. His Vortex works all over the screen.
Absolutely.
And you bet he's going to be all over the screen. I'm also interested to see whose footsies are going to actually win out in this match, because both players like to play footsies. They like to go with that mid-range poke to try to get into the combo confirm. Hit confirm, but they both have been playing phenomenal footsies this entire tournament.
I think
who's better?
I think
who's going to be better? I think that it's going to come down to who's winning the mid-range.
We got signs. We got
MIT.
Signs.
Oh my goodness.
MIT hype.
Go for broke.
Yeah.
Oh man. So this has been an amazing experience, guys. Remember, you can sign up to be here at the end of Season 1. Just go to esl.gg/MKX Pro League. If you guys are in the UK, go to mortalkombat.com/who's next. We're going to fly out 16 of the top players from around the world to compete in the Season 1 finals. But right now, it's not about that. It's about these two players, MIT versus Sonic Fox. Let's go.
Grand finals.
Grand finals.
Starting off kind of slow. A lot of respect. Yeah, a lot of respect here.
And I like that he's gone with ninjutsu. He has more range than Aaron Black, and he's going to have more range to work with. And right there, catching him, unfortunately, not continuing the combo.
But exactly what you were talking about. He has that range, and he caught him out of the air on that one.
Yeah, one of Aaron Black's best pokes is his forward one. It's that really nice overhead that confirms into the combo. All of the ninjutsu strings, normals actually beat that. They have longer range. It's going to be very hard for him to deal with that.
So it's going to come down to spacing, really, for
exactly.
MIT.
And there's that teleport we're talking about. Goes to neutral. Unfortunately, doesn't get the confirm.
Yeah, great blocks by Sonic Fox there.
And there he is, abusing that range. I really like that nice use of EX slide. Now he's got him in the corner, but EX teleport. Here's the Vortex. And a grab. We've seen this before.
We've seen this before.
Shades of Forever King.
Goes for the neutral jump there. Doesn't work out. Continues applying pressure.
Oh, no. Breaker, nice. I agree with that. Oh, nice
good
block.
No punish, though.
Oh, saved it. He saved it. Smart stuff.
And if MIT could have comboed off that, he would have took that round.
Yes. Fortunately, he did. And now that round went to Sonic. Wow, walked up for a grab, got slapped in the face.
It happens.
This is so tense.
I know.
I was actually fortunate for MIT getting hit by the second hit of that, so we didn't get command grabbed. Oh,
and starting
uses
the vortex
the last
all over
hit
again.
to make it safe. And here we go. This is exactly where Sonic Fox wants this match, but it doesn't matter because MIT can teleport out. Vortex operate. Is it going to be?
Good block by Sonic Fox.
Down three. Big combo. Oh, drops his combo. Nice punish.
Jumps out.
And there's that forward one. Cannot break this. He's going to eat the full damage. Will this kill? Probably not. It's going to be very close.
Kill, yeah.
Doesn't burn the meter.
Smart
I agree.
Stuff. Yeah, save that meter.
Caltrops to get a little bit of overtime damage.
Just with the slide.
This is huge. Sonic Fox is deciding not to break. Oh!
Oh, blows up the teleport.
Smart stuff.
Yeah, that was a good read.
Really, really great patience from Sonic. You know, I'm seeing something from Fox in this game right now that I haven't seen a lot of him, especially in Justice. He's used to going in all the time in, and why not? It always works for him. It's obviously what makes him so successful. But he's really paying patient in this tournament. He's really picked his shots.
Yeah, he's playing like a really mature player right now.
Yeah, and as a young player, that's actually really cool to see. He's obviously a phenomenal player, and he's playing great. MIT is also playing out of his mind. But,
yeah, that was some of the best stuff I've ever seen from MIT in the semifinals.
Fox so far has the upper hand.
Yes, and he has dominated everybody so far, really.
It's the
Is the best of the West a feast for the East? Are we going to find out? You know what I'm saying? All right, switching variations. Now he's with Inferno. He's got a little more range.
And a lot higher damage.
Full screen, yes, but he also loses out in that mid-range footsies game.
Right. It didn't seem to get too many things started for him, though.
I mean, it was nice because he's winning trades, but here we go. This is what this variation is all about.
He's going to make every mix-up count.
Oh, so smart from Fox.
Yeah, we saw him do that. We saw him do that a lot against Tyrant, and it was really effective.
Caltrop's smart, but may not work against Scorpion.
Puts him back on top.
I don't think Sonic Fox really cares. Nice reset, and it goes into it perfect. Wow.
Gonna get another setup
Sonic
here.
Fox.
Oh, didn't even get us another setup. That was just it. So, kind of starting in the corner here. Will we see a teleport? No.
Oh, we're just gonna see an air, and Malik has been winning most of those this entire tournament.
Got big damage right here. And another setup.
Nice
Here it
overhead.
goes. Oh, beautiful neutral jump there.
I noticed. Okay, so Sonic Fox is actually keeping the sword so that he can continue to utilize certain strings and normals.
Yeah, he did use it.
He's not using damage over time special in order to break off the sword.
And in some of the matches, we did see that quite a bit from him.
Yeah.
So I guess he feels he needs
He's
it
opting
right now.
to not do that this match. And another neutral jump punch. Wow.
That's probably why he's keeping it right there.
Yeah.
Because it's really working well for him.
Oh, finally finds a hit, but immediate breaker in the corner. That was so smart. Wow. And a fatality. Yep.
Gonna see it.
Aaron Black wins.
You know what that reminds me of? Like Whack-A-Mole. Like if a mole came out of that, that would be amazing. Hilarious.
I wouldn't be surprised
Ed,
to
I'm
see
just
that
saying.
in Mortal Kombat, yeah. So
Wow,
2-0.
Malik, this is the first time I've seen his face not change. He's been like this the whole tournament.
Oh, nice. Starts off with a jump over punch. Full combo.
Very smart.
And now we're going to get another mix-up.
Here we go. All that damage into a vortex. This is a very strong variation. No, burns the meter for a little more damage.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just going to go for it. I'll take what I can get.
I love his use of down 3. Wow. And again, winning another air-to-air.
Oh, man. Sonic Fox using that run mechanic really well right there. Just running
His
past
patience right now is unreal. I've never seen Fox play this patient.
Yeah, he's already blocked more in this match than he has in the whole tournament.
All of last year, right?
Yeah.
Nice breaker. He's got to gain the momentum. I agree with the breaker, but unfortunately he gets caught anyways.
That was a great punish by Sonic Fox there.
And no meter whatsoever for him in a reset and a command grab. So smart.
Back into another mix-up situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, goes for the low and he gets it.
Wow. Sonic Fox says, I want that money. Where's my money? But MIT is not giving up yet.
Trying to zone him out a little bit here.
Nice jab. Wow.
Waiting for that to
Oh! Gets crossed over. Nice use of running that combo. Very nice from Sonic Fox. MIT has got to do something to get the momentum back.
Doesn't get the block. Forces him to break.
That's not it. That's actually very, very punishable. Sonic Fox not getting the punish. And again, he's just rushing him down.
Those high lows are pretty nasty from Aaron Black.
Right into the combo. Chooses not to wake up. Kind of saved him. And losing an air terray finally from Malik, but it doesn't matter. Sonic Fox is making this look like a very quick set. And is that a teabag?
We may have seen it.
Bullseye.
Aaron Black wins.
3-0 and MIT.
Sweat, man. The NetherRealm did a phenomenal job with the character designs. From all the graphics to the blood, the sweat.
The backgrounds.
Huge shout outs to NetherRealm for just making an incredible looking game.
No way.
Wait a second.
Shades of DJT.
Shades of DJ Denzel.
Is he trolling? He's trolling.
I don't know. I know he messed around with a few other characters. It is very possible that he can switch.
And historically, he uses like
he
9
has,
characters.
and he's pulled out a pocket character in the past that no one even knew he played.
Yeah. Striker. He used Striker in top 8 at EVO.
Let's not talk about that.
This guy, he plays risky.
He does. So does Sonic Fox. High risk, high reward. I mean, he's not even playing high risk now, though. That's
what
the
I'm
thing.
saying. He's just he's really smart mix-ups.
Get ready to draw. My kunai will find its mark.
Round
Here we go.
fight.
Can MIT adapt?
So he went for Hellfire. He's gone off of the Inferno, and he lands the first hit. That's very important. He needs momentum very badly. That's punishable. And he breaks. I actually like the early breaker.
Absolutely. Yeah, because you get a chance to get
Nice
it back.
use of run. And that, man, the run mechanic in this game really does change up the way you can do combos.
Absolutely.
And the corner carry is ridiculous. And again,
Yes.
this is exactly where Sonic Fox wants to be.
He has those damage over time caltrops down, so every time he hits the ground, he's even more damage.
Round 2.
It's. I hope MIT gets something going here.
Good block.
He's
Nice
also.
punish.
I've noticed that he's not even trying to grab Sonic Fox anymore.
True, we haven't seen
Oh,
it.
nice! Canceled the fireball. That was very smart. There we go.
Oh, that low. It's been working for him all day. It's super punishable.
S blocks, little trays in the corner. MIT fighting his way out.
Nice air there.
Oh, smart.
Oh, there we go.
Wow, that was so smart from Sonic Fox. He's reading MIT so well.
Convert. There
we go.
Oh, just armors through the overhead.
Sonic Fox does not want MIT to have an ounce of forward momentum right now. He's shutting him down completely.
Again. And he's going to punish that. Full combo, that should be it.
Ooh,
Is he doing
brutality.
it? Goes for the brutality.
Someone unplug Sonic Fox's controller, please.
Enjoy that one?
It's pretty cool how you can keep comboing after the
Yeah.
round is over, so it gives you the opportunity to do those brutalities.
Fox wants this, man, but so does MIT. He's got to make something happen. And I like that he's going to character select. He needs to take a second, collect his thoughts. Why was he doing so well in this tournament? What has he been doing that has propelled him to grand finals? He needs to figure that out right now because Sonic Fox is running away with this.
Absolutely. He has a big hole to climb out of.
Yes,
for sure.
he does. It's definitely possible. If one player can do it, MIT is that player, but he's got to figure it out now.
We saw it against
He's
PL.
out of chances, yeah. He's
PL had
definitely-
him 2-0, and then he came back and won
Yeah.
like 4 straight matches.
Absolutely. He's out of chances.
Absolutely, yeah. Variation did he go with that?
I believe he went with the Inferno variation. Yes, he has the skull on his waistband. And it's really cool, too, by the way. You can tell different variations by actual character visual cues.
Yes.
Hellfire's the skull around Scorpion's waist. The sword, for instance, is the Outlaw variation for Aaron Black, as well as the long rifle, so you can tell. It's really neat. And this is the story of this entire set.
And this entire tournament, really, for
Yeah,
Sonic Fox.
Fox is just bullying people in the corner, and he's just keeping them there with smart footsies.
So delayed wake up there, that's actually pretty smart by MIT, but then Sonic
Oh.
Fox, great blocks.
Yes. No,
Finally
you're
get-
right. Delayed wake up is very smart.
Yeah. So big damage right here for sure. Oh, that defense from Sonic Fox
Yeah.
is just as good as his
And
offense.
he's using that string, which is 3-2, in order to get the second shot that travels full screen and hits mid. But right now, MIT finally getting something going. And again, as soon as Sonic Fox has meter, he's just burning it to kill any momentum that MIT has. This is it, guys.
Tournament
Sonic
point.
Fox is on tournament round. Match point.
And the pressure again into the corner.
Just landing an overhead. Now into a low. Sonic
Here we
Fox
go.
is all over him.
Oh, okay.
Getting away from the slide, going neutral. When you do that, though, I've noticed it's actually been hurting MIT because every time he does the teleport, he loses all his stamina and he can't break or he can't run. He also can't backdash.
Correct. And great block on that slide right there. And he gets a full combo punish for a lot of damage. Oh, but he blocks the mix-up. Oh, he gets another chance.
No breaker again from Sonic Fox. He seems confident enough to block this 50-50. He doesn't get it. He has meter for slide. He has meter for EX in. Oh!
Man.
This is... Oh my goodness.
Oh,
wow.
gets the neutral air.
Safe. Oh, dashes in. This
No
could be
way.
it. And that's going to be it.
Sonic Fox
is your ESL Mortal Kombat X champion. The Fatal 8 is now down to the Fatal 1. And it is Sonic Fox.
Man,
Wow.
I believe that was 5-0 from Sonic Fox in the grand finals.
Not only was it a 5-0, that was a ridiculously convincing 5-0. He put MIT in the corner, and even when he got out of the corner, Fox didn't care. He out-footsied him.
He did.
He had the reads. He had the mind games. And every time MIT tried anything, got a little bit of momentum, went for a combo, he immediately shut it down with armor.
Armored out and then changed the momentum of the whole match and turned it back around in his favor.
Yeah. Man, that was incredible. I really actually want to know what was going through Fox's head. I mean, he outread him. Josh, let us know. What's going on up there with Fox?
He already wants to talk to the crowd. Fox, take it away.
Filthy Brotherhood of Shadow. What did I tell you?
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for your Fatal 8 champion, Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox, an impeccable run through this tournament and this invitational. You were the best with that Aaron Black Outlaw variation. Do you feel now for the start of Season 1 that people are going to watch every single moment of today's tournament and be able to snipe you next time?
No, because like Tom Brady said earlier, a 50-50 is a 50-50. As long as I make better reads in the neutral and then get you knocked down, you have to guess.
This is a huge win for you. You're taking home $7,500. What would you like to say to everybody watching around the world and to all your fans here in SoCal?
Well, I want to give shout-outs first. I want to give shout-outs to everybody on Twitter who supported me. Oh, yeah, I see you two in the crowd, too, with yes, hype. Hype for Sonic Fox. Oh, yes. Let me see all the Sonic Fox signs, please. Let's see them. Yes. Yes. I want to give shout-out to, like I said, the Skullgirl community again. I'm going to give shout-out to CD Jr. because he's the one that got me into the entire competitive scene. Furry community because, you know. And shout out to my brother for coming here and letting me get here, and ESL, NetherRealm, Xbox, Ed Boon over there in the crowd too. All the people that came out to actually participate in this tournament. It's been an amazing experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Ed Boon. Inside of this briefcase, Sonic Fox, is your $7,500. If you will do me the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for supporting this event. Thank you to Ed Boon. And thank you to the West Coast and the East Coast as well. That does it for us for this tournament, but you too can compete. Make sure to check out the Mortal Kombat X competitive program by visiting mortalkombat.com/who's next. Huge thank you to Xbox, NetherRealm, Warner Brothers, and on behalf of everyone here at ESL, thanks for watching. Good night and good game.